Welcome back to Barely D&D, your sort of Dungeons & Dragons podcast. This is Zach, your resident Dungeon Master, and I am here today to bring you episode 75 of the Accidental Adventures, Sordid Sailing. Before I can get into today's wonderful adventure, I need to recap last week's adventure, episode 74, My Fairest Fae. Gretta and Rose stood in stunned silence on the deck of the poor bet, where their successful delineation of a nebulous conjuration spell from the patterns of the Crook of the Mad Prince opened a doorway to the Fey Wilds. In shocked awe, the pair's surprise only grew as an enchanting figure strode outward from the interplanar aperture, revealing herself to be none other than an archfey. The apparent Seelie Lady of Wonder, Kitsiayagi, was immediately inquisitive, and was revealed through self-admission to have come in search of her lover, Yelek Tenanth, the Mad Prince himself. Unable to find the object of her desire, the wonderful wanderer turned her intense intentions instead toward Rowena and Gretta, divining the nature of their hearts and probing their deepest desires with a rapacious fascination. An incredible examination began, splendorous and disquieting, as the Archfey probed the depths of both Row and Gretta's hearts, exposing Row to possible paths of understanding in the mystery of the old song and her own identity, while challenging Gretta to confront her suppressed trauma and her abusive connection to the Coven Crown. The two were powerfully stirred by Kitsiyagi's fascinated admonishments, with Row treasuring the questions in her heart. Gretta was moved to more incredible action, suddenly seizing the opportunity to try and free herself from Bishaba's hidden machinations. It was with suffering and tribulation that Gretta threw off her magical shackles, rejecting both her deceptive deity and the heinous intoxication of the hag magics, a wave of trauma and freedom washing over her in a stunning tumult of emotion. Her wild work was no sooner done than Kitsiayagi suddenly departed from the poor bed, leaving Gretta and Row to fumble through the wake of her wonder. Gretta struggled through her sudden liberation and loss, aided by her loved ones and allies, while Row tried to reconnect with the crew and began to explore what some of these paths of introspection might mean for identity and destiny. The poor bet sails onward now, a third of the way to the fungi's destination of Zedge, into whatever adventure may lay onward in the mystery. Without further ado, let's get into today's episode.
Welcome back to Barely D&D, your sort of Dungeons & Dragons podcast. This is Craig, and I'm here, and I'm going to take over the world, and you're going to join. Hey guys, how's it going?
Sick.
Dun, dun, dun.
Welcome back to Barely D&D. We are back. Why, Abby? Welcome back to Barely D&D. We are back, and we have a lot more people back. So Jackie's back. Well, I guess Jackie was never gone, but Jackie's here. And then Mika's back and conscious, and Jackie's back. And we also have Daniel's in today.
Don't speak.
As a special.
Don't speak. I know just what you said.
But also
You
feel free to
said
say
Jackie twice, but
Is
you
that a
didn't
song?
say Abby.
It is. It's by No Doubt.
It's
No
no
doubt.
doubt.
Yeah, okay, well, but your hair is greener than hers. Anyway, so Daniel's here. He's not even going to be in the first episode, though, today, unless he wants to crack jokes or make commentary. Please feel free to do that. And today we're going to be getting into episode 75 for all of my note-taking nerds. 75 episodes, guys. That's freaking crazy.
That's a lot.
You guys
That
realize?
is 3/4 of 100.
Yeah, you are 25 episodes away from 100 episodes.
Terrifying.
Oh my gosh.
What's going to
What are we
happen for
gonna
the
do?
100th episode?
100 of everything.
Die.
Everything is 100ified.
We should roll 100 dice and see who...
Everyone else's hit points go up to 100 and Craig's go down to 100.
No! Don't do that to me.
We equalize.
It feels like there's a song for that, but I don't know it.
I don't know what that means.
Like,
Okay.
are you asking for the letter from the editor?
Yeah, what's the
Technically,
letter?
I'm not the editor. I did edit something, though.
That's true. Oh my goodness, I guess I'm the editor. The power.
Wow.
Do you want to ask the question?
No.
Okay. My question, and we might have already done something similar, so let me know if this is like, Abby, I think we've done something similar. But my question is, what would your character be if they were like a pop singer? Like a famous like music artist. Not a band, but like I'm thinking like Doja Cat or Brendan Urie. Like who would they be?
Oh, already is. I'm just kidding.
This is true. This is true. This question does not apply to Ro. I'm so sorry. I'm joking.
I'm just kidding.
She would. Craig, you're up first. Let's go.
So Abby's brother came in and showed me this like
I don't have a brother.
dwarf rock.
But it has to be like a singer, like a pop star,
Okay, I'll start over.
It has to be a pop star,
or
Mika.
like a rock star.
Your
Yeah, so I
genres
really-
together.
or
No,
a
I'm just
rap
I
kidding.
star.
really don't know.
We'll come
I
back to
feel a
you.
little out of touch with like music.
What was the letter
I don't know
question? I
why,
forgot
but
it.
Craig is Dua Lipa.
Oh, if each of the characters
would
was a
he
pop
be
star?
Dua-
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
I get it. I feel
Yeah,
it.
I don't know
Craig's
why.
he's Dua Lipa.
I don't know why
Gotcha.
either. He's got that energy.
Yeah, no, I get that. What would Ro be?
I have an answer, but it's a very shallow answer.
What is it?
Ro would be me.
No, that makes sense.
So
I love
true.
that.
It has
Yeah.
to be.
Yeah.
I'm not a pop star, but I am a pop singer.
I mean, we play your
And-
music in the clinic. You're a little bit of a pop star.
Pop star.
Well, thank you.
You're on our work playlist.
Your music is on my Girl Boss playlist.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
Yeah.
Girl boss.
Who would Greba be?
I hate that I said that.
Is it just like a super disappointing and frustrating answer to you to say Billie Eilish, or are you like?
No.
Because I could kind of feel
No,
it.
Phoebe Bridgers.
I'm thinking of one, but I don't know.
Phoebe Bridgers.
No.
Oh, genius.
This might just be me.
Girl,
I think it would be Post
Jackie.
Malone.
Post.
What?
actually, yeah.
No. What are you guys talking about? What?
You know Post Malone plays Magic?
Does he really?
1,000%.
He bought a Black Lotus for like $8,000.
Oh my
No,
goodness.
$80,000.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
So letting you know.
Still, how on
No.
earth is Greta Post
Greta.
Malone?
Because he's like a trash goblin, but he's really cool. And he's like the nicest person in the world, even though he
you,
acts
Jackie.
like he.
I want to
Thank
be.
you.
I want to be really
Thank
clear.
you.
Until Jackie said that, I was like, "This is a dumb argument. It makes no
Trash
sense."
goblin.
Then Jackie said that, and I was like, "Shoot,
Have you
I'm wrong,
seen
and
him?
they're
Also,
right."
I adore
Also,
Post
I've
Malone.
seen
Of course I've seen him.
interviews.
I adore Post
I've seen
Malone.
interviews with him, and he is like the nicest person in the world. But everyone thinks he's a trash goblin.
But
That's
he
Greta
looks like
energy.
he gives Trash Goblin.
No, but I see what
aesthetic.
you're saying. Like
He leans
him, the
into
person,
that.
not the music, but him, the person, is very Greta.
Yeah.
Don't you dare look at me and tell me that the music's Greta.
Okay,
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
come
show you a
on.
video of him dancing, and it's
Like that,
so
yeah.
Fun.
So
He's
like that, I
so
believe.
goofy and silly on stage.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Did you see that video, Jackie?
Yes.
Ah, I love it.
Music.
Who's the DM NPC?
That's how he dances on stage.
Who's the DM NPC?
I really want to say no.
Craig Uber.
What about
you
like?
guys have to fight now.
What about like?
I
I
said
know. I think I
Scooter.
always say Bella Andra, but I just kind of want to know.
I don't know. You guys
I
gotta
want Good
choose.
No,
Charlotte.
Biscuit.
Good
Biscuit.
Charlotte.
Biscuit.
Okay, I have 4 answers so far.
Oh,
Can we make it fun?
Good Charlotte would be Good Charlotte.
This is true. This is true. This is true. This is true. Okay, I could do Biscuit. Yeah, Biscuit.
this
Man,
good.
who would Visket be? Who's like a jerk in real life? I don't. Man, who would? I don't know. Are we doing specifically pop artists?
Like, oh, I'm thinking like really famous
Yeah,
musical
anyone famous.
celebrities. So not pop,
Justin Timberlake.
but not a band.
Is he known for being a jerk? He is. Oh, that's sad. I love mirrors.
I
Justin
don't know if I'm
Timberlake
supposed to say
sponsor us.
this.
Did you sign
I've
an
heard
NDA?
it. No, I didn't sign no NDA.
No, but like we need someone like legitimate. Like it needs to be someone kind of awful. I don't know.
I hate saying that someone's awful.
I know,
Ooh,
It
John
doesn't
Mayer.
feel right.
but also maybe John Mayer.
John who?
Did
John
you say
Mayer?
John Mayer?
Yeah.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Which does John Mayer feel like he could stop you outside of a pub and be like, "I heard you played a song in there. What was it? I know where you live." Does that feel
No.
John Mayer-y?
Charlie Puth.
No.
I don't know if he's
don't
awful,
think
but he
he'd
just
be-
gives me weird vibes.
I don't know if this person's bad, but I'd like to slander them real quick on recording.
Adam Levine.
Oh,
Yes.
maybe
100%.
Adam Levine.
What did he
They both have gray skin. That's not true. I just they both have German accents.
Who's the other one?
They're both in the Kevkin military.
Oh no, there's another one that I.
Daniel, only because we've been going for 12 minutes. Daniel, do you want to talk about Terrence?
Please.
Terrence.
Yes. Who's Terrence's
As a
artist
singer?
equivalent? Man, I do not know.
If only Sean Connery made.
I
music.
know. Except that the real person Sean Connery and the real person Terrence are
I
deeply
feel like
different.
a Willie Nelson.
Dude, yes.
Ooh,
oh my
yeah.
goodness.
Oh, that's
Terrence
good.
is
I love
extremely
that
Willie
so
Nelson.
much.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Love
I
it.
really
Thank
don't
you.
know enough
Go
about
back
music.
to your corner.
I will
Put the
now.
mic down.
You
I
want
love
some
Craig
seeds
as Dua
before I go?
Lipa.
What'd you say?
I got a spoonful of seeds right now.
Oh my goodness.
Craig as Dua Lipa is perfect.
Yeah, that's of all the ones we
The
did,
image
that
of
feels
her
the most
Why?
right.
like the hip dance.
No, it's just so right. Like, I don't know.
Micah, if you had to pick one.
I genuinely
person?
don't
Oh, that's
know.
true. We didn't let her pick.
Jackie or whoever said something, and we were like, yeah, anyway. And we
We're
just
like,
went right by
oh, yeah.
Micah.
I don't know enough
Yeah,
about.
it's definitely Dua Lipa. I
Who
agree.
is this?
I don't
Dua
know.
Lipa?
She's
You know Lipa? It's like that, but Dua.
To pick up the phone.
Is that like the
You
wolves?
know he's only coming alone.
Oh, is that Dua Lipa?
Yeah.
Slay.
Yeah.
I have no idea who this person is.
Yeah,
So
I'm
we'll
gonna
play
go Dua
D&D
Lipa
now.
because I don't really know. I have no idea.
Dua Lipa.
What about Pitbull?
Pitbull. Craig is Pitbull.
I think he was Pitbull and now he's Dua Lipa.
Dua Lipa.
Craig
Pitbull
is
to Dua Lipa.
Craig
pipeline.
is Dua Lipa cosplaying as Pitbull. That's wearing a bald cap and everything.
Yeah.
Pitbull to Dua Lipa
Too soon.
pipeline. Ah.
Anyway, we should probably start playing D&D now. This is episode 75. Whenever you guys are ready, Sordid Sailing.
Sordid Sailing.
So SORDID, Sordid Sailing. Episode 75, Sordid Sailing. I feel like I'm repeating a public announcement.
They call it a PSA.
Thank
In
you
case
for
you're
educating me. This is a level 9 adventure for the note-taking nerds. And the date is Bjolskond 15, because we are moving through this month, and it's 7:35 a.m. is we're going to be getting into this.
The 15th, you said?
Yes, ma'am, the
33,
15th.
30.
You know,
Oh,
Jackie,
3488
before we had
PD.
row, we didn't know what time it was. Thank you.
And what time is it? 7 what?
7:35 m.
It's kind of a mid-time.
Do you want am or fum? Anyway, so we are opening back up on the poor bet. So, oh, are you good, bud? Okay, just violent twitches, just Abby things. So Daniel's not there, and sorry.
Let's just point that out one more time, yeah?
So, most importantly, stop talking, Daniel. No, but Craig, Ro, and Gretta are all on the ship. Bazz is still nowhere to be found, and we're opening up on an early morning. So, what is? I should have read my notes before I started talking. Basically, everybody wakes up to a familiar sound of like a little. Spagoober has like one of the tankards and a little metal spoon, and there's like a bong 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 as he like bonks the spoon on the side of the tankard, and his voice comes sort of ringing out, just going, "Okay, everybody, it's time for the breakfast." And you guys are all free to wake up in the pattern and way that you will.
Were we not free to wake up? No, we weren't. At one point, we were not free to
you
wake
very
up.
certainly weren't
For
last time.
free. Yeah. I'm going to say Craig
Welcome.
wakes up like he normally does. He rolls out of his bed. Literally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to like roll to the floor?
I think it's going to be like what you're supposed to do, like duck and roll, you know?
You're doing a somersault out of your hammock?
Apparently, he does this every morning.
No.
Do you roll?
No, he rolls, but it goes into like a front roll.
You're somersaulting out of your
That's
hammock?
not somersaulting. Like, he starts rolling,
Micah,
but then
do you
he
see
turns
his
his
Let's get an
face?
acrobatics check.
He wants you to
Okay.
somersault.
I definitely wanted to
Zach
make
was
it
like,
I
"You're
missed
somersaulting."
this.
Did you
I just wanted an
You
excuse, you
somersault,
guys.
Ro plays rock the boat.
Okay.
Don't rock the boat, baby.
Acrobatics, that's a 9.
First roll of the session. So the morning begins with Spagoober shouting about breakfast, and then and Craig's head impacts the floor, and you're awake.
Hey guys, what happened?
So Craig peels his face up off the floor and then chimes in with, "Hey guys, what happened?"
What happened when, Craig? There's been a lot going on. Oh, I guess I'm awake.
Good observation, Ro.
Tello is also up, and Bilfrey and Ploff are handing out hardtack, and all the hardtack has fish between it because the dried salted fish, like in between the hardtack, that Gretta's idea from forever ago has just become the staple on the ship because all you guys eat is hardtack and fish, and it sucks. So it's a way of spicing it up, and so every morning it's always hardtack and fish with the fish in between.
I'm gonna say that we travel a lot on the boat.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to say that at some point, Gretta started getting into the habit of every morning doing, like, create food. So she would, like, create food for people.
Oh, you're doing the spell?
No. I'm saying that,
Wait,
like...
is it this weird sticky stuff?
No. I'm saying that, like, at some point during the travels, like, Gretta would do that. And she's going to, like, wake up and she's going to... Like, I think she would normally do it in the corner over by Spoober stuff, and she probably had, like, some little plates that she used to arrange it, so she's going to go over and, like...
Wooden, like, bowls, Travis said.
Yeah, she's going to go over and, like, start that ritual and get the stuff out, and then she...
As you open up the back hold chest at the back and you pull out the bowls out of habit and you, like, unstack them and start spreading them out, your hand reaches for where the symbol should be, and then you suddenly remember.
Yeah. And she's just going to kind of, like... She, like, zones out for a minute and, like, realizes it and remembers and just zones out and...
Spoober kind of sees you, like, blank staring at the wall, and he pads up on the wood, and he goes, good morning, Greta. Breakfast.
Thank you.
It's okay. We won't use the bowls today. We've the hardtack's easy to hold, and he starts just, like, putting them back in and putting them back in the chest.
I help him, and I kind of... I sit. Is there like I just climb on top of one of the chests and just kind of sit there.
He closes it and you climb up on it. Yeah. And he's so used to your weird moving patterns, there's not a second thought. The lower hold of the minute ship is a strange mix of familiarity and novelty to you all. There's the dull brown hammocks of rough tarp, strung up by well-secured rope that have begun to soften and become a bit comfortable from all of their copious use. So, like, when you all first formed your hammocks, they were these, like, hard tarp because when you guys formed this crew, the ship was very much thrown together to accommodate you all. But the tarp has begun to weather and wear, and it's starting to get soft like a shirt you've been wearing for a long time. And so it's starting to get, like, comfortable and give a little bit to feel better. The metal sconces on the walls of the ship dance an amber color across the walls, and they dress the latter half of the ship in tones of warmth and, like, a swaying homeliness. They are entirely beaten out by the bright white sunlight that spills from the open porthole at the back of the ship, extinguishing shadows from all around. So, like, there's the warm light at the front where the ship is, like, listing in the waves, and the sconces are, like, dancing the light and back and forth from the wall. But Spagoober's been up for some time. He's opened the porthole at the top, and so that bright white sunlight is just spilling in the back. And so, like, the back half of the ship is just dressed in bright brilliance, and then the front half has those warmer tones. There's a strong scent everywhere of dried fish mixed with a morning din of chatter from crewmates, with scents of flowers from the Crook of the Mad Prince. And it's actually blooming at the moment. And it has been ever since the portal closed. No, the staff. And its flowers are kind of like...
Are there still flowers everywhere?
Yeah, on the upper deck, yes. I mean, we're on the lower deck right now, but they are. And we will get to that in a bit. But the crepe myrtles, like, blooming flowers look a little bit like crepe myrtle. Or the Mad Prince's blooming flowers look a little bit like crepe myrtles. I will get to that more later. And there is a soft scent of crewmates everywhere. But that is largely dissipated, I assume, correct me if I'm wrong, Ro, by copious prestidigitation. But there's always a bit. It's just a human scent. And there's always in the lower deck, it's very, very, very subtle, but there are, like, really faint tones of, like, a chemical stain that's been applied to the light gold pine wood of the ship's finish. And because the ship is so, because Spagoober had it, like, touched up a little bit while you all are out, like, that scent is still around. But all of that is subdued by the powerful primary scent of just the briny seawater all around. And there is... The sensation this morning in the ship is a really weird mix of normalcy, as you guys have returned to a long period of sailing. Again, as a reiteration at this point, you guys have been on the ocean for 10 days. So it's starting to feel again like a long voyage. And as much as the Poor Bet was this strange new place, at this point, this is your third significant voyage on the vessel, and it's starting to feel like home, especially in between beginning to put roots down in Parsage and then being violently ejected and traveling to the palace and then being forcibly removed, and then for a moment making home in Ethmund Kai's temple and then needing to leave that behind, and Craig especially revisiting home and then having to leave that behind in a harsh way. Like your travels as of recent have felt very transient, maybe even frustratingly so. Repeated attempts to establish location and then being forced to move on. And so in this way right now, the Poor Bet is feeling very it feels very much like a point of normalcy, a foundation below you all. But it's also strangely mixed with the things that are different. Because the only aberration to the lazy feeling of normalcy right now is the Crook of the Mad Prince. It's grown 2 or 3 inches taller than it used to be. And its apical branches have reached out a bit further, so the branches at the top. Because remember, it looks kind of like a crepe myrtle, if a bit more like sort of worn and weathered and textured. It's kind of like somewhere in between like a crepe myrtle and a sage. So it's got the shape and structure of a crepe myrtle, and its branches are a bit that tone, but there's like a bit of a broken kind of like. It's as if you smoothed a sage's like sort of cracked, textured, old, wizened-looking wood to the tone. Of the smooth wood of a crepe myrtle, and those branches at the top have wrapped. They've opened up more, but they've also wrapped more densely around the emerald in the middle. So you guys are running into less that issue of looking at the staff and having the head get fuzzy, because now it's almost a little harder to see the stone. The branches have wrapped around it a bit more, but also outward, and from those central branches that are branched outward, there is now a sizable crown of small jade green obovate leaves with veins of almost like a brilliant emerald hue. So they're leaves that don't come to a sharp point at the end, but they like kind of round at the end, a lot like a crepe myrtle's leaves. And there's like a few hundred of them now, kind of all over the head. So you can still see in and you can still see the emerald. But if you weren't looking at it for a second, it would just kind of look like there was a small tree growing out of the boat. And thick clouds of frilled flowers bloom in like small little bunches all over the staff, pluming into like mounds of soft fuchsia, pale pearl, pastel garnet, and even like a few interspersed tones of lilac. So it has these crepe myrtle, like these sort of like frilled fabric-looking flowers little all over, but they are different colors. So there's like a fuchsia, pearl, garnet, and like even a little lilac tones. And there's like a bloom of the fuchsia here and a bloom of the pearl there. They're not like all together, but they mix over each other and lay over in different sections. So it's entrancing and wild, and even a little unnatural looking. And the roots of the staff have retracted out from all over the ship like they were crazy grooves, only enough to support itself. But the swirling grooves that the staff left behind have created an enthralling, almost disorienting pattern all over the floor, the walls, the support beams, and even the ceiling of the lower hold. So every last inch of the lower deck now, everything that's wood and connected to the central base, so not the barrels being held there, not the crates that lie in, not the little sections that you guys have made below your bunks, but just the walls. Everything's just grooved and designed now. The grooves are so shallow that they almost disappear in the wood at certain like far angles. So you're standing all the way at one end of the boat and you look at the other, you almost can't quite see them. They almost look like a pattern to the wood, but when you get close, they're very clearly there. But they contrast like really clearly a few feet away, and they feel smooth and like pleasant to the touch when you touch them. Like it's not a hard, abrasive angular groove. It's like if you rub your hand over it, it's like feeling like a texture in a wall. They are so... No, I already read that part. And there are tens of thousands of granules of emerald scattered across the narrow paths of the roots, catching the light at particular angles, like a strange, abstract imitation of the night sky, captured in solidified carbon and shining greens. So like it's just, and each fleck is so small you almost couldn't like point out where it is, but from a distance you can see it. Depending on where you stand in orientation to them, they catch or lose the various sources of light, giving a visual sensation. It's like you're looking at the twinkling of distant stars in a warm golden wood as one walks across the small continuous rooms. Like if you go from the front to the back, it looks like the night sky shifting around you, and they're catching different light depending on where they are in the boat. So if you're at the front, they're reflecting those kind of warmer amber hues from the sconces. But if you're at the back, it's like bright light as you walk by them. And then the reason I'm nailing so hard in these descriptions right now is it's been a while since we've been on the Porbet, and it's a little different, so we're getting into the mood. So I'm almost done with these. But each section of the cruise spaces on the lower deck is also reflective of who's there. From the narrow, upturned nose of the lower deck hangs Nom's thick, double-folded hammock, supported by the dull iron hooks which Bilfrey drilled into the ceiling months before. The hammock hangs heavily in its middle, weighed down by an assortment of items which Nom keeps, like kind of squirreled away between its folds. So she double-folded the hammock tarp, and it's created pockets, and she just shoves things in there. So there's lumps all in her hammock, and you can't tell what they are. She's also asked since to have Bilfrey supply more smaller hooks and drill them into the ceiling, and she has hung various leather pouches from those different hooks. So there's her central hammock hanging up off the ground, but there's also all these smaller pouches just filled with her random stuff, and you can't tell what's in what. So there's just like 6 different bags hanging from the ceiling at that part. And it creates like this desultory stash of different items that she can reach to, but that are pretty out of the reach out of everybody except for like maybe the 3 tallest people on the ship. To the right of that space, further away from the ladder, to the upper deck, hangs Bilfrey and Ploff's shared space. So like kind of to like the front right. Supported by twice the length of rope because they're huge. And the surrounding area is simple. It's not particularly well cleaned, but quite tidy for the sake of minimalism. And it has well-affixed cross-supported pegs in the supporting beams. So there's like thick pegs in there with like cross supports below them connecting to the wall. And from each of them are hanging all of Bilfrey's carpentry tools, as well as a bunch of different weapons. Like each of them has a short sword, and they both have like 2 daggers and a couple throwing axes, and they're just armed to the teeth. Also some simple armor is hanging up there. There are 2 or 3 changes of clothes, kind of like one for each of them. Mika. So below the weapons, all of the changes of clothes for Bilfrey are on one beam, and then all the others for Ploff are on the other. And in the same space under the bunk, Bilfrey has created, because there's like the double keel because the base of the Porbet has 2 keels that lead up to the front, because it has that dual sort of structure in the back, that weird like a double base for ships. There's like spaces in between all the sections of the floor under the bunks, and in that space Bilfrey has made a series of like small simple chests that holds Bilfrey and Ploff's stuff. And then across from the Akal siblings, further away, there is Craig's solitary space. So you have your bunk, and then that also gets shared with Tello, and because you guys are kind of like bunkmates over there in that section. And your heavy hammock sags a lot in its center because you've put a lot of weight on it. And there are stains in the fabric a little bit from the 2 or 3 different times that you have started bleeding profusely in the middle of the night. And it has been prestidigitated. It has been cleaned up, but that like those sections of the fabric are still just a little like kind of off color from the 2 or 3 times for different reasons that you have woken up bleeding from wounds, and they've just kind of stained the fabric a little. Your heavy hammer hangs from one of the beams, and there's also like whatever other belongings you would give over there. And what other things kind of shape and characterize the space?
So I would say that he has picked up a few seashells that he's favored. Just a little, like a few things, like nature things. But also, like, his diary always is...
Where is that? Is that, like, on the floor underneath? Is it...
It's going to be to where, like, he can reach over and just pick it up in, like, the night. So it's going to be on the floor,
okay.
But it's going to be, like...
Well, and there's also, on the edges of the lower deck everywhere, there are those roped sections with the barrels and crates that are, like, kind of tied off there. So if you put it on the top of one of those, maybe even one of the crates whose lid has lips, you could put it up there, and it wouldn't, like, fall off. It would slide around a little bit, but it wouldn't fall off because there's the lips at the edges, and then you could reach over pretty easily and get it in the night.
Yeah, I would say that he has it there.
Okay.
And I'd say, like, within... The journal and the diary. I don't know. Should I say diary or journal?
I don't know. It's your thing, dude.
Say diary. So I'm gonna say he has like little leaves inside. I don't know what else he would have. Oh wait, doesn't he have Dolgoth's skull?
Oh, that's true. You have Dolgoth's skull mask over there.
Like mask. Yeah.
I mean, it is made out of a skull. So
I would say that's chilling on like beside the diary.
That's really metal. So that's right next to it on the crate.
Yeah. And a button. He's saving it for
Oh, for Eek.
Eek.
That's so
He's
cute.
saving it for Eek.
On the floor underneath the bunk, there are like 4 or 5 really like well organized, tidied next to each other. Underneath the bunk, there are a series of small like satchels and bags gathered together and folded. Dag nabbit, Daniel. Just do your thing, and then we'll in there. Yes,
it's in the closet.
It's in there. We're just gonna commit to this. It's fine. He almost put it on a shelf, and then he was like, "No, it's probably in the trash."
There's so much yarn on the ground right now. There's so much.
There is so much.
That's
like an
so much
octopus.
yarn.
You're ridiculous.
Mom, where's the crochet?
Would you say that's like a yarn full?
Don't laugh at that. That made no sense. Don't support that.
Like a yard full?
I've never heard a yard full as a measurement.
Gingers. Beneath the bunk, there are definitely a series of like bags and satchels, and Tello's just got kind of his stuff all bunched up under one section there, and he doesn't have a whole lot adorning the space otherwise. Bilfrey's made a couple of hanging pegs for you guys, and so like his crossbow's up there, and Bilfrey has drilled into the base of it and connected a leather like kind of like wrist loop, so he can have that there, and some of his armor sits below because most of the time he's just wearing his kind of like silk clothes or his like cotton, and he has a change of outfits, but he just has his stuff below the bunk there. Then down from that, we have Ro and Bazz shared space, immaculately clean, smelling of various natural scents. There is an unnecessary quantity of wooden pegs protruding from either of the support beams, just everywhere. There's like 12 in each because Bazz is practicing there.
And none of them are being used.
And only half of them. And there's various like little pouches, but a lot of them are left blank. There's the Crook of the Mad Prince nearby. And that section of the floor is just ridiculous. It's a 90s carpet. It's psychedelic because the Crook of the Mad Prince is so constantly lifted up and put down there that there's so many different sections of swirling pattern.
Yeah.
And there is the shared bunk, but it's quite high for Ro, and there's no ladder design there.
I don't sleep in the hammock. I sleep on the floor with my flowers.
And what I was going to say is, in that section, no, you're good. In that section, Bilfrey has recently completed Ro. He has, in between the two raised sections of the floor and the groove that goes underneath, where people usually keep their stuff, Bilfrey has put in cross slats of wood perpendicular to those two beams on either side, and then below that he's put in another raised like flat piece of wood so it doesn't go with the like sort of slightly sloping shape of the boat, and he's even put like little spacing wood sections, little jigs on either side so that they like cushion the movement of the ship a little bit, and he's nailed all that in place, and then he's nailed in some layers of tarp, and then you've put a couple layers of blankets down, and there's like a makeshift bed there for you, Ro. And it would be too small for anyone except for like you and Gretta would fit well in it, so, and like Nom, so it is very you-sized, and you now have like your own little bed on the floor.
I love them.
And is there anything else that describes your space?
Yeah, I mean, I'd say I probably do the plant growth to like make a little pillow each night.
Oh, heck yeah.
But I mean, that kind of goes away, and I just sleep on a little bed of pillows of flowers and grass and all. But I guess on one of the pegs that I have asked Bilfrey a million times to check, I hang my loot. But I mean, most of the time it's on me. And then I pretty much keep everything in my bag and probably like in that little like tarp space. Like she's very like, she doesn't really take anything out. It's just all in the bag except for her loot hanging like when she's asleep.
Heck yeah, dude. And then across from that is Gretta's bunk. And there is, on the one beam, there is the extremely janky and uneven ladder that Bazz made for you, but all the pegs are in there really well. So if you're, coordinated, you can get in there. And there is your, variously stained bunk from different like honey stains and a little bit of blood, and it's been prestidigitated, but again, just different sections of the tarp are just discolored by your own admission and description in the past of things that have been smeared over you while sleeping. Yeah?
I might regret this,
but
I'm going to say that Greta drools in her sleep.
The Greta what?
Drools in her sleep.
Okay. Well, there's a little bit of that too. And when you're not around, tell me if I'm wrong, Ro, but I think Ro prestidigitates the bunk just regularly. And but it's still slightly discolored.
Just to keep the smell on lock. Because there's a lot of us down there.
Is there anything else that describes or characterizes the space, Greta?
Let me think. like there's a lot of like sticks and rocks and stuff, and they're like arranged.
Where have you gotten these from?
She just picks them up.
Okay, fair enough.
Like she just.
Question Craig's seashells.
Yeah, but the ocean. Like you guys are like you were at a beach in Home Cove. I'm confused.
Sticks and rocks.
Like in the course of travels, you're just always collecting small amounts of sticks and rocks.
So yeah.
Maybe
that does
every
make a lot
time
of
she
sense.
asks, maybe every time she asks a history rumor that she somehow found, she takes a rock to remember what that thing was.
Wow, that's a sick. Anyway, I'm sorry for talking for you. You were saying.
She's got like a bunch of like sticks and rocks and just like little like little snail shells, or this might sound weird, but like little critter bones that she found, seashells, just stuff that she's collected. And it's kind of arranged in the area like you know how that when children play outside they like arrange stuff and like it makes sense to them. And it's clearly organized, but it's just kind of. But
what the nature of that organization is, who could say?
Yeah, it's a lot like how a kid would arrange their outdoor findings or their toys or whatever. She probably doesn't wear all of her cloaks all the time, especially because it's kind of hot where we are.
Yeah.
So, but I think she just leaves them like in the hammock.
Okay.
So it's just like a big bundle of fabric, which she thinks is comfy. And I feel like I don't know how many other books people have, but I think she's been reading a lot. So she's got that book that Spagoober lent her, the book with the Vilek stories. What was the name of
Majesty.
Yes, what was the name of the
author?
No, the name of the group.
Oh, the Majestic Company.
Yes, yeah, that makes sense. She's got that book. She's got her Unsen books, and like any books that she's collected. And some of those are probably in her hammock. Actually, yeah. Most of them are probably in her hammock, unless she's not actively reading them.
All right.
Oh, I'm so sorry. One more thing. She, like, picks, like, leaves and flowers and stuff and little grasses. And I feel like, I don't know, is there, like, little nails or, like, what's the medieval equivalent for, like, a thumbtack?
A small nail.
I feel like she would have like tacked them to like the posts or like
I love that.
The wall.
So on like the other side of the ladder beam, there's just like a bunch of nails, like connecting leaves, and Gretta never notices because she's not there. But Bilfrey walks around all the time, looks at it, and goes, and just keeps walking. And he fights the urge to take them off, but he leaves them there.
Oh yeah.
And otherwise, you guys are in that space, familiar, and you are eating your stuff. Breakfast is there. I just wanted to set the scene in nauseating detail again because it's been a while.
Nice.
I have a question for the DM. So
I'm the DM.
That's you?
Whoa.
I thought it was him. Okay.
Are you the DM?
I'm the DM now.
What does
No,
Craig
Daniel,
know?
it wasn't important. No, you're fine. You don't actually have to reconnect. It wasn't.
I'm reconnecting. What did I miss?
It was one single dumb joke, and now you're here for no reason.
Wait, I want to hear the joke.
You're the DM and he's not.
What you got? What you got, DM boy?
DM boy.
What?
Daniel, 5 seconds of DMing. Go.
Oh.
Right now.
Okay.
DM this session for 5 seconds.
I got you. You see as the winds are beating the ship back and forth, you see
That's
an
5
eagle in
seconds. Good.
distance.
No, nice.
That's
cool. As the winds are beating back and forth, you see the.
Yeah, I still have a question.
Yeah, I still haven't answered your thing.
So,
Abby just starts talking, and we're just like, yes. Anyway, shut up, Michael.
Michael, go.
So, what does Craig know? Like,
I mean, like, a fair amount of things in
tell
various
us.
topics in nature.
No, in terms of like what's happened, y'all.
I mean, you guys have, it's 10 days after the event, so there's nothing you wouldn't have been filled in on.
Greta has
Okay.
not talked about it, unless you came up and asked her, and even so, she might
But
have been
also,
kind of cagey.
Greta's clearly doesn't have magic anymore, and people on the ship would have told you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Ro would have definitely told you. I feel like Ro would have told Craig everything and
Yeah.
filled him in on it.
Spagoober would have described the incident. Your descriptions between
That's
Ro
true.
and
Spagoober
Spagoober
was up there.
Your descriptions between Ro and Spagoober would have been really different. Ro's would have been really accurate, and Spagoober's would have been really accurate, but also emphasized how pretty the big lady was. A lot. And then those are the two big differences.
He prefers Rose. Just
What?
kidding.
What?
He prefers Rose description.
Oh, okay.
It made him uncomfortable.
I
Oh,
got one.
Greg
Why did they make
prefers
him
Rose.
What? Okay, anyway. Yeah.
I was
so,
like, who prefers what?
I know, me too. I was like,
So you
I was like, you prefer Ro? What?
So you are-
Spragoober? What?
you are abreast on the situation.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that it's some. Let me know if you're like
Bobby
Abby. It's not time
once told me.
for a time jump, but like I'm gonna say that after some people have like kind of cleared out and more people are above deck, Gretta's gonna start at like the base of the Crook of the Mad Prince, and she's just gonna trace her finger along the patterns, and unless like something happens and comes and interrupts her, she's gonna do it for like trace every one, and then.
The grooves in the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then as she does that, she's going to start. And I'll say she's been doing that for like a couple days. She'll just sit there and trace them all. And then as she moves on, she'll like move a little and find a different spot. And she's just sitting cross-legged, hunched over, tracing these grooves with her fingers.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna walk up to Ro, and I'm gonna say, "Hey, I was below deck, and can I say that I saw Gretta doing this?
Sure.
Yeah, I saw Gretta. She does not. She's been like tracing the grooves in the ground, obsessed, and it's really concerning. I don't know what to do. Like, can we talk to her?
I mean, nothing. I don't think anything bad can happen from it. I mean, the only way to open the portal back up, I think, is if I try to cast that spell again. So I don't think.
Well, no,
I don't
not
think
that.
the portal will open up.
Not that it's like dangerous, but I just it's.
Are you worried about Greta, Craig?
Yeah, it's just hard to see her so.
I know.
So lost.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I can't even begin to. Ever since I started casting magic, I have had magic, and I can't even begin to. She's a lot older than us, and I can't even begin to think of how she feels without her powers, or when she's had them for so long. So, I don't know. Her and I kind of had like a little bit of a heart-to-heart the other day. I don't know. I think she just needs time, Craig. I don't know what. I don't think it's hurting anything. I mean, I'm the last person to judge someone's obsessions. You've seen how I cope with things.
No, I get it. I think that like everything's different now, but she's kind of got the worst of it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
wish
don't
there
know,
was something I could do.
Maybe, I don't know. I don't know how these things work, how clerics really come by their magic that much, but I mean, I don't know, maybe something with the Crook of the Mad Prince, or the Mika, or I don't know, that staff that we found could help her get her juice back. But I don't think I think she's gonna have to find it on her own.
Maybe like until then we could. I don't know. Everything is just so dark right now, and is there anything that we can do to like bring her even a moment of joy, like even a moment of distraction, or just remembering of why life is good?
She really likes being dirty. I guess if we like.
Do you have a jar of dirt?
We could get like a mud pit going up.
They just walk over and dump dirt on Greta. Are you better now? How's the trauma?
Are you better now?
How's the trauma?
You know, like when when you go into town. You know, like when you go into town and you see like the pigs like squirming around in the mud and they're so happy.
Yeah.
I feel like Greta would like that.
Did you just compare Greta to a pig?
No, Greta is Greta is
I don't think
much
you're
more
wrong.
graceful and wonderful a person,
Oh.
but she might be dirtier than a pig.
Yeah.
You guys,
I love her dearly.
you guys haven't realized, like, you hadn't keyed in that Tello was listening nearby, and he's not trying to, but when Rose says that, you watch Tello from behind just kind of like shudder and shake his head, and he walks to a different part of the deck feeling like he shouldn't be listening to that conversation anymore.
I don't mean that in a bad way. I think Greta would take that as a compliment, honestly.
She's like
dirtier than a
so
pig.
dirty and filthy.
In a good way.
I mean, like, is there?
I mean,
really-
she would take it as a compliment.
I don't know. Like, what if we put on a show?
A show?
I
What
don't
do you mean?
know.
What do you
Like,
mean a show?
I mean, I just remember the times that like you use prestidigitate or I don't know whatever that thing you
Yeah,
do
but
is
she does not like.
to like no to like
She doesn't
sparkle.
like being cleaned.
No, to
Oh,
sparkle.
sparkle.
Yeah, like what if we did a little show
well, I
and
did-
distracted her? You know, like
I did tell her. Going back to the dirt thing. I did tell her that I figured out. I'd never tried it before, but I figured out how I could make her dirtier instead of cleaner.
so what if it
with
was
the
like
same
dirt sparkle?
spell. Dirt sparkle.
I don't know. Maybe
Sorry about your loss, Greta. Here's some shiny dirt.
I don't know. I mean, you know her better than I do, Craig. You've spent more time with her.
I don't know. I just
We could. I mean, I don't. We could maybe if you wrote her a poem and I could dirt sparkle her while you recite the poem.
I think that's great. I think that we have a plan.
What if you write her poetry and I dirt sparkle her?
I'm gonna go ask Spigoober and the rest of the people if they have anything to offer for our little show.
Oh, hey,
And I'll
Craig, I
write
sure
her-
am over here.
Hey,
She
Spigoober,
She likes
Hey.
trinkets.
do you have any like
she does love
special
trinkets.
talents?
You hit that nail.
Oh
right
my
on the
goodness,
head.
me? I've got the bunch. As I've demonstrated previously, I'm really good at dancing. And then also,
Wait, when did you dance for Goober?
you guys remember when we had that, Craig wrestled with
Yeah,
Pilfrey
yeah,
and
yeah.
Blaff? Or I had that backward.
Oh,
Pilfrey and
yeah.
Plath. And then Greta and me had that dance competition, but then I hit my head.
I remember.
I'm
You
really
were
good
pretty
at that.
good at
So I'm good at that. And then I'm a really good hugger. And then also I make really good bouquets. And then
Really good
I
what?
can bouquets. And then I
Bookcases.
also bouquets. And then
Bookcases?
I bouquets.
Wait,
And
what?
then I also I'm good at sailing.
Bouquets? Like
I'm
flowers?
good at being a captain.
Yes, you are.
I don't know. I'm good at compliments, and then I'm really good at cleaning.
Wait, could you make a list of compliments for Greta?
Dude, somebody needs to wife Spagoober up. That is like the top tier resume I've ever heard. That's like
You hear that, ladies?
that's a
Wife
husband
Spagoober
resume.
up.
Yo, you can't find Yelich, but Goober's right here. That's
if
all
he
I'm
is not
saying.
a captain and cannot sail, do not marry him. That's what I'm saying, right?
What?
Like, that's supposed to be
Yes.
material.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only boat
Hey,
captains.
Spagoober.
Oh,
Hey,
hi, Rob.
Spagoober.
Yeah.
If we're both still single in our like 200th year, let's say you and I get married,
Oh
huh?
man, that's really sweet, Rob. Okay. Handshake.
Okay, cool. It's a deal.
All right. Okay.
The
Wow.
listeners didn't see us. His Daniel just reaching out his hand and just shaking.
That was
Yeah.
so funny.
That was great.
Okay. Somebody make a note of that.
Okay, so, okay, Spagoober. And I'm gonna
Uh-huh.
like start whispering. I'm like, you gotta be quiet. I really,
What?
I want to cheer up Greta a little bit with the
Yeah, I
talent
know.
show.
She's having a really hard time.
I think that it might be fun for us to just put on a little show for her and do a little talent show and distract her a little bit from some tracing
Do you think
the
she
ground.
would want that?
She's just tracing the ground.
That's true, but do you think she would want your suggestion to happen?
My suggestion.
Do you think she'd want the talent show? Because I think maybe she's been through like a really serious loss, and I don't think people want talent shows right when they've been through serious loss. Maybe more like a heartfelt conversation. But I mean, a talent show could work really good too. I'm not an expert or anything.
What if we put both together?
I don't. You have really good ideas, Craig, but let's save that one for more like a celebration occasion, maybe. Because that sounds fun, but I don't know if that's what a person in mourning needs.
I just know when I'm sad, I like to.
Well, from now on, I know that if you go through a serious loss, we'll have a talent show.
I thought it would not necessarily not a talent show.
Oh,
But,
what were you thinking?
I was thinking like I would write a poem for her. You would write some.
That
compliments.
sounds really. No, that's not a talent show. That's a heartfelt display of affection.
That's what I meant.
Well, that was my bad. I misunderstood you.
I said talent show, but what I meant
It's all
was
good, buddy.
yeah. I was thinking like, what if we just showed how much I showed our support.
I think it's a great idea. I mean, I've been trying to be helpful in like small doses for a while, and maybe not all at once because that might make her feel kind of exposed, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we'll just go on having our relationships with her as they kind of are, and then individually we could choose moments to support her.
Gotcha.
But your idea was really good too.
I'm still gonna make a poem.
I think that's a great
You
idea.
should do
You're amazing.
You're a
at it.
good hugger.
Mm-hmm.
You should keep that in the back of your head.
I do.
Okay. She might appreciate.
Do you
that.
want a hug? Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right. I have to go home. Bill free. Okay. And just go bunk up the ladders.
Said yes.
No, you didn't. You looked around awkwardly, started to walk away, and then you were like, "Yes." And he read the signal and left.
Rose just left standing there in front of Craig, and she's like, "Well, that went well, I guess, as well as expected."
Yeah.
I think, Craig, I think you and I are very big on flashy, big displays of affection, and I think like Gretta and like Bazz and Tello are a little on the not as flashy. They don't like it as
Ro.
much. You and I, we like a big grand gesture.
Hey,
You know,
Ro.
what, Craig? Yes.
Can you not say his name?
Tello's?
No, Bazz. Can you not say his name?
Why, Craig?
I don't think I'm ready to think about that yet.
Okay, Craig. I mean, his mark is all over the ship, and we're gonna have to think about it eventually. But I think he'll come back to us.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll come back. We'll come back. Anyways. Yeah, I think that you're right. Like, Greta, we're different from Greta, and we should talk to her in the way that she needs to be. We need to show her love in the way that she should be loved, in the way that she wants.
Yeah, exactly.
What way does Greta like to be?
What? What, Craig?
Micah, this whole scene has been wild.
What did you say, Craig?
Like, what do you think? What do you think, Greta? Would she like actual food?
Tello-
What do you think she would like?
Well,
Tello,
we're in the
who
middle
has-
of a ship,
Tello, who has
in the middle of the
like
ocean.
very quietly snuck up behind Craig where he didn't notice. Like, Ro, you watched it happen, but Tello's very
Yeah.
sneaky. He made this whole thing out of like quietly walking back around the room, and he's behind you. And Craig, he just suddenly chimes in over your shoulder with, I mean, I think she might just
Oh
want
my
to
gosh.
be... Oh, hey, Craig. I think she just might to be... Never forget I can do that. I think she might just want to be kind of, like, left alone. Why did I start doing Spagoober? I think she might just want to be left alone until, like,
Tello,
individual
you've
small
been
moments
spending
with
way too
her.
much time with Scuba.
We've been spending a lot of time together on the ship. So, I mean, like, if you have an individual moment you want to talk to her, but I think we can just keep treating her like she is normally, like, a person. And then, I think if you're feeling bad for her, you should just go find a moment to go talk to her.
Yeah.
I mean, your relationship is the same it's always been. She's just sad.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I did.
I guess.
Greta and I actually, I think, are closer than we've ever been after that. And we actually talked with each other instead of just looking at each other funny.
I mean, you're a really genuine guy. And, we each have our strengths and our weaknesses. But but everyone knows that you feel very authentically and very intensely,
Yeah.
and I think if you just went and talked to her at some point, she would understand that.
That's really good advice, Tello.
Finger cross pose.
Ro is like,
And Tello, who's been in your earshot this whole time, goes, "You're right, Greg, and I'm the first person who said it." And then he goes and
Yeah.
walks away.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go talk to Greta. I'm gonna check in.
I love that what's happened so far, an hour into this
that's a
session,
good idea,
is
Craig.
that we've had breakfast, and then Craig asked people what he should do for Greta for like 30 minutes. Then everyone was like, talk to her, and finally he was like, I think I'll go talk to her. And now Craig's going to talk to her. I love this podcast.
So I'm gonna go down to where Greta is.
Greta, I assume you're still there tracing patterns in the floor?
I'm gonna say that like wait, which way are you facing?
I'm gonna scare her.
No, I think she's sitting cross-legged. She's trying not to be in people's areas, but she's maybe found an area like in between, if that's possible. And now she's sitting cross-legged, like poking the wall,
Okay,
just over and over and over and over and over.
I'm gonna say that like you don't see Craig yet, but he's like,
You don't dictate that, but that's okay.
well, she's like facing the wall. He's trying to like be like
She probably
stealthy.
heard you come down, but
Do you wanna
she's
make a
not-
stealth
she's
check?
not paying attention.
Are you trying to make a stealth check?
Yeah.
Make a stealth check. What's your
Can I make
passive,
a
Greta?
perception check?
What's your passive?
Can I make a perception check?
What's your
to-
passive?
To be funny. 15.
Okay.
But I want to like.
13.
Oh, never mind.
You definitely so
Oh, wait,
out
can I
of the corner of her eye, what does she see?
for the meme?
Sure.
Can I make a perception? Because
Yeah,
I am
absolutely.
really involved
Do
in
it.
this.
Do it.
It's 14.
You see Craig. He starts walking, then he pauses, and then he like turns and he goes like,
She's not paying attention.
"You are authentic."
Oh.
And then he and then he walks up to Greta. He's like, "Hey, Greta. Found any cool patterns in the floor?"
This is the wall.
Okay, I said wall.
You didn't know you didn't.
I
And then I said,
Hey,
this is the
Greta,
wall.
find any cool patterns in the floor? This is the wall.
that was a player mistake.
She's gonna say, I'm actually and she's kind of like dozed out. She like stares just like stares off into space for. I'm trying to count the little emeralds. They're really small, but I think I can get it.
How many have you gotten so far?
I don't know. You ever like count something and you know that you're counting, like you're going up and up and up and up and up and you're keeping track, but there's not actually like a number associated with it?
Yeah, I count sheep to fall asleep. It happens.
Okay. That's cool.
So-
That's what's happening now.
Oh,
Yeah, it kind of is like that.
yeah, it's like the sheep
a
aren't
sheep?
real. So, didn't you say that
Your family
Yeah.
herds. Okay.
you don't know what sheep is?
Mm-mm.
Greta, I thought that you had some family involved in the sheep business.
Is she you're in the sheep business?
Yeah, we did. I'm just
The
goofing.
business of sheep.
You're just goofing?
Does Craig make that super awkward face?
That's what he felt.
You weirdo.
Hey Greta,
Yes. Yes,
you,
great.
if you ever, okay,
I'm just gonna rip this thing real quick, and it's gonna be very loud.
Do it.
I'm gonna start laughing into it really
Yeah,
loud.
please do that. Pick it up.
I love the oopsie mic. It's my best friend.
All right, feel free to go back to your serious
Yeah.
scene, Mika. Abby will catch up eventually.
hey Greta, I just wanted to say like if you ever need to talk or if you ever need to like I don't know get your mind out of a place that you don't want it, I'm here for you. we're all here for you. And we love you.
She's gonna kind of. She's been tracing the grooves again, and she's just kind of gonna look down at it for a second. Thank you, Craig.
And if you want to learn Insignia with someone, I will spend as many hours as you want learning with you and being there with you to, yeah.
Listeners, I'm gonna have to ask you to forgive my terrible French accent. I am working on it. Okay. Greta's gonna kind of smile and say in not quite fluent.
I mean, like, it's conversational.
In pretty darn conversational Insinian, she's gonna say, I can't do it.
Go for it. Do it, Abby. Do it.
Ah.
Execute Order 66.
No, I can't
Do it.
No, I can't.
Do it.
I can't. It's gonna be Italian.
Peer pressure. It's a me, Insinian.
Can you give me a teller voice?
Oui, ha, baguette.
No, like serious.
No, but if Tello were talking, it would follow those patterns. Go for it, Abby.
She's gonna look and she's gonna smile and she's gonna say, thank you, Craig. That means a lot to me. I told you.
In Insanian. And it sounds a little bit like when Tello speaks
I'm doing
Insanian.
my best. I don't know how to talk French. I'm not good at accents, apparently.
Oh, that was getting better at the end.
Eh?
Yeah.
We
And Craig, Greta responds with a language you don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna also in Insanian. She's like, I can teach you some if you want.
Okay, this is getting way better the longer you're going with it.
Thank you.
And Craig, she offers to teach you in a language you don't understand, so you don't know that she says that.
Hey, Greta.
Tello would probably be a better teacher, but...
Tello?
You got the
I understood
I love that.
Tello
So
is
good, Mika.
gently face palming himself some distance away. Apparently always in the background of every scene.
He's like, bro.
Sounds about right.
Get a
Okay.
burn!
But I
Ro has a 20 passive perception, so yeah, she is in the background.
no, but seriously, Craig, I appreciate that. That does mean a lot.
Yeah, do you wanna?
I assume that everybody told you what happened.
No.
Deception check.
You don't need one. That was the worst lie you've ever. Like, there's no check necessary. If you don't roll a natural 1, you're fine.
Got it.
Do you want your roll recorded, or are you like,
No.
nah, I'm good. Okay.
I'm good.
Well, I'm gonna say that. Well, okay. Well, I mean, like, I just haven't heard your side. And if you aren't comfortable talking about it, or that's okay too. But
I mean, I don't think I could add much to the events, but as far as I'm feeling it, it's like being hungry. It's like I haven't eaten in days, but there's not a physical sensation. I mean, maybe there is, but you know how your stomach will rumble and you feel it? There's not a physical sensation, but this feels so strong that there almost might be. Do you know what I mean? Like, I can feel it in my gut. And not in my stomach, but like the gut that people talk about when they say like a gut feeling. Do you know what I mean? Like a gut instinct.
Yeah.
I can feel it there. And it's just a terrible absence. And it... Maybe I'm just hungry, because this seems like a good metaphor, but... when you're hungry, you feel lighter, and you feel light, and it's kind of a wonderful feeling. Your body feels light, and
it's paired with emptiness.
yeah, and really shaky.
Like you're
And it's-
lacking what you need.
No. Like lacking power. When you're really hungry, you feel light and you feel free and you feel floaty a little bit. But you're shaky and you're weak and you get kind of dizzy sometimes. I'm not getting dizzy, but It's the same thing with the gut. It's like my head isn't dizzy, but I feel so much it feels dizzy. But, I've taken up a lot of new hobbies. I've been reading that book. I've read that book 8 times. The one about Vilek.
Have you put notes in it?
Oh, no, I don't want to. I mean, I would if it was my book, but I don't want to write in Spagoober's book.
Gotcha.
I've gotten better at sketching. There's lots of birds. I enjoy sketching the waves. And she's going to pull out. She's like not wearing a lot of cloaks. She's wearing like just the base layer. But somehow she still manages to pull like a little sketchbook out of her pocket.
There's always a pocket.
Yeah, there's always a bigger pocket. And she opens it up very particularly. Like she holds it towards herself and opens it. And then when she's flipped to the right page, she shows you. And there's like dozens and dozens of like little square sketches, like maybe an inch, maybe like 2 inches of like the waves. And it's just over and over and over and over and over. And some pages it's like the same wave pattern for like the whole page. And she just sketched it over and over and over. And she holds it out to look. See? And she flips through and they're like progressively getting a little better.
I do see the improvement.
Thank you.
You've gotten really good at sketching waves.
Thanks.
Do you ever sketch people?
No, not really.
Okay.
Deception check.
Yeah.
Does Greg have to roll?
Yeah, let's get insight from you, Kurt. Again, I try not to force the deceptions. I like you guys to make them from here on, but this is one worth mentioning. What'd you get, Greba? You're doing the maths. You can do this, dude.
Do you listen to a lot of Blink-182?
A little, not a lot.
I got 10.
You're 23.
What'd you get?
23.
Oh man.
Oh,
Sorry, Greg. I'm sorry.
Craig don't know nothing.
Sorry. Micah, I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing?
Because I lied.
So anyway, you guys can keep playing D&D if you want.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe we could start.
Sketching people?
Yeah, like what if you wanted to like sketch Spagoober or Rogue?
I could sketch you.
I don't know if my face is very good for sketching.
Do you want to try?
Sure.
She's gonna be like, okay, come sit over here.
Okay.
Do you do it?
Yeah, I said
She's gonna like sit down and kind of like crouch, and
then
then
like
like
she sits down
like crab walk
quietly.
a little
Quietly. There's a fart that leaves.
So Kirk sits down and there's a little like a soft gaseous question.
His body's definitely missing the food that Gretta used to produce. So
Craig sits down and it's just
yeah.
A soft gaseous question.
How stinky is it, Craig?
I'm gonna say
roll a D100 for me.
That's a lot of stink.
No.
Dude, that's
It's just
like
gonna be
so much.
it's gonna be a continuum.
Yeah, that's a big continuum.
30.
You roll the other one with it, the D10 as well. It's the other one that's shaped like a D100.
It's the 2 dice that look exactly the same, but everybody says that they're different.
Yeah, you roll them together. So you
So 30 and 7.
Okay, so 37. It's a little stinky.
A little stinky.
Greta pretends not to.
The eye shift.
She's gonna like crouch down and then like look at you, and then like crab walk to the other side. No. Can you actually sit over there? And she points
Like
to
you
the
smell. Can you sit over there? Way over there, please.
Craig, you scroll down
She
again.
she like guides you and like
That's, you roll another D100 for me, Jeff.
So that's 39. Just a slight.
Yeah. She's gonna like scuttle around on crab rocks. That's probably fine. That's probably fine. You don't need to move again. It's okay. And she's gonna say, we'll say she sketches for like 15 minutes, and every time you
15?
blink, she's like hey, I need you to stop moving. She's like, Craig, can you please keep still, Craig?
At one point, Telog's by and goes, ugh, and then like gags a little bit, but then keeps going by.
And then she turns, she like, after 15 minutes or so, she turns over the book, and it's like...
Can you give me an artistry check?
Is this a custom skill?
This is one of the... and also, not to be difficult, but a reminder, you can and should put these on your sheet for everyone. Please do that. But artistry can be assigned to either intelligence or dexterity. So you can...
And we can only take one proficiency.
Yes, so you have... I think you already chose one.
I took
didn't
rumors.
You took rumors, yeah. Yeah. Also, I need you to choose whether or not it's intelligence or dexterity, and it is permanently assigned there when you choose.
Intelligence.
Okay. What'd you get, bud?
I'm gonna use my inspiration, and this seems silly, but it's for the vibes.
Yeah, it's your game.
That's what I'm saying.
Go for it. Oh my goodness, that was a nat 20.
25.
Holy crap.
Let's go. Greta's an artist. She's a Picasso.
She's been sketching for like 100 years, guys. More, actually.
Yeah, you should be good.
Yeah, it's
at it.
wild that that's the one you didn't take proficiency in, but it's fine.
Rumors, man.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
She's been listening to rumors since
That's
she could
true.
hear.
Craig.
Actually, babies can hear.
Holy crap.
Babies can hear.
That's
It's-
my face.
That is your face.
That is my face.
And Craig, as she turns around and shows it to you, not only is it excellent, it's also like... There are no mirrors around. So you have not seen yourself since the burns. And you get a very good look at all of the burns on your face and at the stubble growing in on the right side of your face and the hair that's starting to come back on the right side of your head, but not the left. And it looks like you, and it also does not look like you. She holds it up. But it's also stunningly good. She's excellent at this.
really good, Greta.
Greta, I kind of don't want to give this to you because you're a stat monkey. But somewhere on your character sheet, write down that for artistry checks specifically with sketching, give yourself proficiency because you have made that a massive part of your backstory that you've roleplayed plenty of times before you even knew about this. Also, at break, everyone please remind me to have everybody put these on their sheets, but we'll get to that later. Sorry, Craig.
Hey, Zach, at break, have everyone put these on.
Alrighty then.
Oh, get...
No, what a joke. She's got jokes of me.
No, that was good. That was good.
Get goddamn, boy.
Get got!
God damn. Sorry, Mika, please return to role-playing your very important moment that I interrupted. Oh, that's not a bad wave.
Okay. Can I see that, like, and he, like, brings out his hand to...
And she's gonna tear the page out and hand it to you.
And he's just gonna kind of, like, sit down on the floor and... I didn't know that, man, I've looked better. I need to shave. My gosh. I can't.
I think you look wonderful, Craig. I'm serious.
No.
Why?
Objectively, no.
Objectively, you look like someone who has been through something hard. And people might say that that's not, air quotes, beautiful. But your scars and the burn scars and... It's not beautiful. It's not objectively pretty or objectively handsome or whatever, but it's beautiful in the way that it's real and it's honest and it's a representation of suffering. And if we can't say that suffering is beautiful, then I don't know how we're supposed to say that anything's beautiful.
He just nods his head. His eyes are not moving from the paper, though, because he's seeing detail wonderfully captured on paper that he hasn't seen before. Greta,
Right.
thank you.
Thank you, Greg. Thank you for being a good model.
I'm just kidding.
Inspiration for the wink, Micah. Inspiration for the wink. Also, Greta, while that was, while Craig had that reaction and then he said what he said about himself, you noticed out of the corner of your eye, like a distance away, because everybody is just very confined on this vessel at all times, especially below deck.
Makes sense, though.
You noticed Ploff was in range, and I rolled a perception check, and she heard Craig say that, and you noticed, like, kind of behind Craig's back from where she was standing, Ploff kind of made a face when he said that about himself, and kind of, she looked a little, like, frustrated for a moment and went back to what she was doing. So you just noticed that. You moved on with your conversation, but you noticed that for a moment. Craig most certainly didn't, but...
Wait. Oh, I didn't notice it.
Yeah, super not you, but she noticed it as a corner of her eye. Anyway.
Can I do an insight on plot?
Sure, yeah, you can make an insight check on that.
In my brain, I'm like, does plot like that?
You can make an insight check if you want. What'd you get?
We're breaking out the calculator, ladies and gentlemen.
Addition and subtraction. It's tough stuff.
26.
26?
She read Ploff like a book.
Holy crap. Ploff and Bilfrey are not layered people. I mean, they have some depth of character in their subdued presentation, but they're pretty straightforward folks. And you just got the feeling that it was just they've been starting to display their affection toward you all, and Bilfrey said what he did the other day about Ro, and actually you might not have heard that. I don't know, but like they've displayed that like they're fond of you guys, and Craig and Bilfrey and Ploff have been working out every
buddies.
single morning for like months now, and you get the feeling that Ploff just really didn't like hearing Craig say that about himself. But
Sweet.
yeah,
So sweet.
but she also just went right back to her task.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
you just noticed. And you discern that probably wasn't Ploff having the hots for Craig.
I had to check.
And now you have. Anything more from that moment or that day?
I'm gonna say that he folds it, like the paper up, and puts it in his own diary.
Okay.
And
You can put that in your inventory if you want. Cooper. You need heads. There you go. If there's nothing else, let me know if I'm cutting you off. The day proceeds onward. Not a whole lot else transpires out of the norm. There's a lot of typical activities. Ro, is there anything from you that you do? Or... Because we're also going to montage travel, so you can totally... Okay, sick. And the 15th ends, and the 16th continues. Craig, as with other mornings, morning of the 16th, you are woken up early by Bilfrey and Ploff, and you're woken up the same way that you are every morning, with like a hard shove on the side of your hammock. Man, if you hadn't already had inspiration, that was great. Bilfrey's standing up over you and he goes, let's go. Come on.
yeah, okay.
Come on, lazy buns.
Is it just me, or have we not had this song in a while?
We haven't in a while.
Oh, it's so hard.
And it's like an early morning, and light is not even on the horizon yet. Like the sun is starting to rise at the edge, and Bilfrey and Ploff are like up the ladder. Is Craig getting used to the earlier mornings, or are they still tough for him?
No, I'd say he's used to it.
Okay, because remember the first time we did it, he was very like, what?
No,
like,
I'd definitely say he's used to it by
Okay.
now. Consistency is key.
And it's like there have been gaps when you guys are traveling other places, but cumulatively between different months, you've had almost a month of this now. And so as you guys get up on the deck, they start in, and it's great. They're starting with stairs, so they're just bum 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 up and down, and then you guys do some squats.
He makes that noise when he does it.
And then the first like week or two that you guys did that, Bilfrey and Ploff got really annoyed when you did that, and now they're just like, you notice like Bilfrey unintentionally is also going bum 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 bum, because it's like he's learned it helps with the breathing, and he thinks you can't hear him, but you can. And at some point later, you're lunging back and forth down the deck, and you guys are doing push-ups at some point. And could you make an athletics check for me?
Did you see that?
No.
It landed on top of all of her other dice.
Sick, dude. And
And
add
what
your
is it?
athletics modifier.
Athletics?
That's
That's a 12.
Okay. You have been getting increasingly fit, but they're the Akal siblings. There was that one morning about like a month ago where you kind of beat them out pretty hard, and ever since then you've caught a couple mornings where you swear they're up there earlier than you. They were not cool with that experience, so they've been going pretty hard. And this morning, like, there's like a quiet competition going between you guys, and they're outpacing you, both of them, a little bit, but you've got them sweating, and you guys are panting, and you're doing like sprints at one point back and forth on the deck. They're really short sprints, but you're doing them, and at some point it also goes to wrestling again. And could you give me another contested athletics check? We're just kind of montaging this.
That would be a
Oh, shoot.
21.
Oh, shoot!
21.
Okay, could you give me another one? Oh, shoot!
That would be a 18.
Oh, shoot. Okay, so the first wrestling match you have against Bilfrey and Ploff. Let's get one more of these. Okay, so Bilfrey and Ploff warm up wrestling each other. Ploff beats Bilfrey again. She beats him most days, and he hates it. He is ever so slightly stronger than her, and it never matters because she's just better, and he hates it. There's very much that tone of like, yeah, it's not a big deal, but he's always like genuinely mad about it every time, and you can tell. She beats him again this morning. When it gets to you and Ploff, you cream her, and halfway through your match, how do you absolutely destroy Ploff in wrestling? What does it look like at some
I would like
point?
to say that I kind of like sweep her leg and then put her in a headlock.
So at some point while you guys are wrestling, she like puts a foot forward into space, and you've been quietly getting a lot better. And at some point you whip around a big chunky thick dwarven, tree trunk thigh, and and she knocks down to the deck, and she's so shocked by it that you roll forward, and as you roll out of it, you swing an arm around her neck, hook, and like slam her back down into the ground, locking your legs around the hips and locking up the chokehold. And she has to tap real quick, and when you get up, she's just like stunned for a second, rubbing her neck. And Craig, this is the first time you have ever beat Ploff wrestling in these morning workouts as you stand up.
I think all this work is paying off. Thank you guys so much for letting me join.
Bilfrey like walks over and kneels next to her, and he goes, "Oh, Ploff, are you all right? That looked like it really hurt when you had your butt absolutely handed to you." And she like shoves him away, and he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. Are your bones hurt? How's your ego?" Man, Craig, and he gives you like a big like boom, bro high five. He goes, "Wow, Ploff, it's okay. I remember when you were good. It's fine." And then she just like gives him daggers with her eyes, and he goes, "All right, Craig, let's do this."
You ready?
Yeah. Cracks his
You
neck,
better be
warms up.
careful, because if you just see what I just did.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
And we already did the rolls for that. He beats you out by just a bit.
Okay.
So it's a good match. And you are slightly stronger than him, but there is just a little bit too much reliance on power. And at some point, he does a really sick. You step forward and you go to like grab to get an arm behind the back to try and knock him over and pin. And he puts his weight under you, fully lifts you up over him, and just full flip. And the sun is just rising. And it is that boom noise that wakes everybody up in the morning. And obnoxiously, you guys are a little bit accustomed to the sound of Craig and Bilfrey and Ploff training sometimes in the mornings. And,
Bilfrey, you know. I was like, he's getting his breath. He's like, Bilfrey, you know that they hate waking up to that.
Yeah, well, I hate having to win the competition.
Oh my gosh!
And Ploff like almost pushes him over the edge, and he's sort of, and he like, she pulls him back over. But yeah, and you have a good training session. Craig, you have been noticing. You're really starting to look a little different. You've lost 30 pounds, maybe? You are really starting to trim down again. You're starting to get some definition back in like your arms and your shoulders and your back. You're like, you've had to have, who knows any leather working on the ship? It's not great, but yep. Yeah, Bilfrey knows a little. So Bilfrey's done like the basics. It doesn't look good, but he's had to like hemp in your pants a little bit and like redo your belt, and like some of your clothes fit a little loosely now. And your armor is finally not squeezing against you to breathe because it's back from when you were young and trim. And you're starting to feel like young Craig again a little bit. I mean, you're still middle-aged, but
yeah,
you could put in a couple miles, and you're feeling good. You're starting to feel like young you again a little bit. Yeah.
That's good. Well, thank you guys for letting me, I don't know, every morning. This is something I look forward to.
Yeah, no, it's good. Yeah.
I appreciate it.
We enjoy doing it with you. It's not a problem.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know how much I am about all this touchy-feely stuff, so yeah, good work, Craig.
Oh, I think that's something that.
She's already walked away.
Okay.
And Bilfrey slaps you on the back and goes, "Good one. You know, by the transitive property of wrestling, I'm better than everyone now, so, you know. But no big deal." And Bilfrey goes and starts whistling to himself and heads down deck. And after a moment, Ploff walks back over. She looks a little awkward, but she goes, "How's it going? You're getting better on that."
Yeah. I mean, it's really just learning from you guys. I was good with the weapon, but wrestling is a whole different ball game.
Do you think of yourself as a warrior?
That's an interesting question.
I mean,
like,
you've killed a general, so you're arguably one of the fiercer warriors in the world, probably.
I wouldn't say warrior, maybe protector. I don't know if I'm, because war is in warrior. I don't think that like I'm warrior.
Well, if you are, you've got good scars for it. You know that, right? She points to your face. I'm serious. I mean, I know you're all artsy fartsy. I've heard your poetry and all that crap, but you know, you're
is
tough,
fartsy.
Inspiration, Jaci.
I already have it.
Well, spend it, I guess. But you know, I mean, from what I can tell, you're a killer, and you look like it. Scars are something to be proud of. The casters might not get it, but you're made out of iron, Craig.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I didn't think of that. Thank
If you walked into a bar, I'd be nervous to get in a tussle with you.
You better be. After seeing how I
You beat me
treated you.
once.
Yeah,
I'm
we'll
not
see
treating
how
you
that
more.
is
Shut up.
tomorrow.
And she just palms your face and pushes your head away. And she walks away. Anybody else have any other activities on the random day of the 16th?
16, 12.
I
good.
love
That was so
Wolfpack,
good.
dude. Oh, you just made
You
Kara's
should have
day
seen this in
listening
the
to
car.
this.
Carol likes Wolfpack.
Oh, she's the one who introduced me to Wolfpack.
She's so cool.
That's the code of my heart. Listener, you should listen to Wolfpack.
Absolutely.
But,
Yeah. Listen, I'm serious, guys. Listen to all of their discography. Start at the bottom and listen through every album.
at
It is worth it.
some point later in the day,
So worth it.
you all have you've seen this in the distance, and Ro, you've seen it brewing for a while. A storm has picked up to the far south. It's massive, immense, and not going your way. It's just south of you all, and you've watched it. It's huge. It's been going for a couple days to the south, very lazily drifting by you all. It's this huge gray city of like gaseous structure in the distance, floating above the ocean. And it's been shouting and murmuring in the distance and pouring down gray sheets of shade over the water. And it's just below you. And it's quite an experience to watch a storm like that to the south. Occasionally you all will see the flashes of light and hear the sound like not a minute, but a long time later, like 20, 30 seconds later. And
Can I say that? Because we had said last time we had established that every day Ro kind of flies off as a bat.
yeah.
And I say that
heck
I
yeah,
got
dude.
really, I didn't go into it, but I got really close to it in my bat.
Okay. Sick, dude. It's quite an experience, Ro. You've been in a number of storms. Well, you've been in a number of storms all your life, but now on the sea, and they're intense. But it's different in the air. The pressure feels different. You feel it on your chest, on your face. There's condensation on the trim of your wings. And as a bat, your hearing is improved. And even as a fruit bat, your hearing is still improved. And the peals of thunder and the crashes of the lightning are louder and more intense. And you just sense it all more viscerally, more powerfully.
Cool.
Yeah. But you return easily enough at a distance. And, in fact, it's part of your intel that helps Spagoober know that it is, in fact, not head your way.
Nice.
But at some point, as the group is on the deck at various times, and the little sprigs of flowers, the patches of them, have not quit growing on the deck. Greta, you're aware that Spagoober has really tried when you're not up there to get rid of them, but he just can't. There's 4 or 5 patches now, and it's very small, but like every couple days, by a couple millimeters, they get bigger. It's like a real problem for him because there's 4 or 5 good sections of the deck that just have grass and flowers on them now growing out of the wood.
Ro loves that.
I'm gonna say
She's like, this is my plate.
I'm gonna say that every morning, mid-afternoon, Greta, she eats her sandwich. She sits on the chest looking absolutely catatonic for like a good 45 minutes. And then she goes up deck and like, she doesn't want to pick the flowers, but she like tries to grab as many. She doesn't really understand. Like, I feel like she has a decent grasp on how like, she tries to get their seeds and like sprinkle them around.
Okay.
And she just does
It doesn't seem to have an effect.
She doesn't.
As you
anyway.
want you to know that. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Just, yeah.
She just.
Seems fine.
And she's like, she just does it for fun. But she like watches Spagoober out of the corner of it. Right?
He's just
Can I-
letting it go.
Can I say that one day when Spagoober is trying to get some of the flowers, because I feel like he probably wouldn't do it around Ro either.
He's definitely
But
doing
Ro,
it when
like-
neither of you guys are up deck. Often in the night while
but
he's...
maybe Ro like kind of
Sure.
peeked above deck or something, like somehow saw it. And so one day she went up to Spagoober and was like, Spagoober,
Nothing? What?
you
Man,
You know-
I dropped something in the grass here.
know when you pluck those, I feel them.
What?
Yeah, every time you pluck those flowers, it hurts me and it plucks the flowers out of my hair.
Deception check roll. Oh, that's a high roll.
This is my first roll of the session.
It's a good session.
Okay, that is a dirty 20.
Oh, he's close. Hold on, I gotta check the stats.
Oh, this is fun.
19. You beat him by 1. He goes, Ro, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, see, Spagoober, watch this. And she plucks one and she goes, ah!
No, don't do that, don't do that. Here. And he picks up the flower and he starts like trying to put it back in the wood and he goes, I'm sorry. They look so good on the deck and I don't care that it gives us away as clearly strange to Kefkins and strangers. Oh man, we'll put the tarp over the boat. I'm sorry, I'll leave it alone. I'm sorry, Ro. It's okay.
Spagoober, I'm just kidding. It's okay. It
That's
doesn't
not
hurt
funny. Oh,
When we're
I
around the
could have paid a
Kefkins,
little bit, Ro.
I know. I'm sorry. When we're near the
Jeez.
Kefkins, I'll try to like minor illusion over it or something, so
Okay,
people don't
good.
notice it's magical. Okay.
Scary, Ro. And the day continues on as normal. Today's event that stands out is at some point, Ro, you detect easily enough while checking weather patterns with Spagoober that the storm begins to move in your all's direction, northward. But as it does, it begins breaking apart and sort of falling apart. The storm begins dissipating and thinning out. And at some point, great fragments of it begin sort of sailing through the sky northward in your direction, like vessels of gas departing from an armada or a city slowly drifting apart. And the shifting summer winds push these great strips of like teased cotton to float through the sky over you all. But what reaches you all is not like really large clouds, but just like thin strips of gaseous color and off-white with like dense dark gray centers. And over the poor bet, it begins raining as these different strips of clouds move over and then drift away. But not thick sheets of rain to which you all have been accustomed. It's like misting downward. And then occasionally there's like heavier raindrops that like in between. And the rain it's cool, almost temperate, much warmer than like the really harsh deluge you guys got while you were in the Skillian Nazca. And it's the product of these more like summer months. It's this regional weather after the thinning remains of the heavenly phenomena. And light from the sun is moving through the falling mist, creating like ephemeral little bridges of radiance between the wonder of the superphysical and the material plane to which you're bound and connected. And there's all these rainbow tones captured for dazzling instants in the departed rain, all these little rainbows of light as the mist is falling, because it's just these strips of clouds, and sunlight is bleeding through on either side. Like the sun is only sort of being like blocked out for a moment as the rain falls over. So there's rainbows at every edge, and the clouds are just sort of moving away, dancing in new directions as the wind's music carries them onward. And the scent of the soft precipitation reminds you all of different things. Gretta, of watching storms in the distance over the Hilal many, many, many countless times. Craig, of hikes with your father around the mountain range when you were young. Maybe one of the only really pleasant experiences you had with him. Ro, of harsh winter storms and heavy snowfalls in Vash. And even some from your childhood in Yesbin, because Yesbin didn't get a lot of storms, but when they'd come, they weren't a ton of thunder and lightning. They were a lot of just heavy rain. And the scent brings different experiences to you all. And it's just misting over the poor bet, catching rainbows here and there, and then dancing away, and then another will come by.
Can I do a sciences check to see if Ro understands how the rainbows are formed? Like how the sun and the water affects, like, makes the color?
I'm going to call that DC like 30. Are you capable of achieving that? Because that would take you moving like, I don't know, like maybe like 150 years forward in science to grasp that. But
okay, fine.
No, are you capable of DC 30?
No, not with sciences.
Okay. Make a check anyway to try and suppose maybe like the most basic qualities of how it might be formed to get like sort of like an interesting, curious inkling. And we'll call that DC 20.
Okay, well, that was a dirty 20.
Oh, dude, sick.
Gosh, that's so great.
Bro, it's one of these fascinating moments that honestly curious minds in the ancient world of Yalabrin must be having constantly, given the limitations of current science. That people must, those of curiosity, those of inquisitive minds must constantly get marveling at the natural world. And it occurs to you, you don't know how, but you bet there's something about the water that makes the light do that. Because you only ever see it around water sprays. Yeah.
I love rainbows, so that's so cool. I was so happy to do that science check.
Can I do I don't know if you call this insight or...
Oh, that was the most pleasant sound of that sheet of paper moving across. I loved that.
I don't know if this would maybe be insight
really
or
nice.
arcana, but I want to see if I can check if this is... Or maybe religion or nature. I don't know.
Yeah, let me know.
If this is...
Magical.
The normal storm?
Give me an arcana check.
Okay.
Or insight, your determination. I think both could work here. Dude, you're on fire this session. What's the total?
I'm going to use insight, so that's 29.
You chose for the highest, Dad. 29, dude. You're nuts. These rolls today are crazy for you. No. It's the magic of nature. It's just a storm falling apart, catching light. Just incredible and natural and wonderful.
Who's up deck?
We'll say that it's the 3 players at the table, and then we'll say that Nom is at the helm, barely holding on. She's so tiny. And then Teller's up there too. And he's just sort of standing at the end of the ship with one foot up on the prow, Captain Morgan in it, with his hands on his hips in a very dad pose, just staring at it as it falls around him. And Nom, for once, even she's marveling at it a little bit, with her arms straight up raised over her head, holding onto the sides of the helm. And she's just like a cat looking out a window. Yeah.
Gretta's going to sit among the tallest flowers.
Oh, Greta, sick because you're short enough that when you sit down, all the grasses and flowers come up to your shoulders. Yeah. And you just feel like you're in the Hilal again, and among its more magical moments for a moment.
I want to, if y'all are good with your roleplay stuff, I think I want to go to Nom. And I'm going to go up to her and be like, hey, Nom.
Hey, Craig.
You know, we really haven't known you a long time.
No, I mean, like, I guess like a couple months.
Can you tell me a story from, like, before we knew you?
Make a persuasion check, Craig.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay. Our podcast is ridiculous. What'd you get?
So 5.
5.
Oh, with inspiration.
Yeah.
She goes, I mean, I don't know, Craig. I'm not really like a story person, you know? I'm not a big sharer, you know? My life's over here, your life's over there. It's kind of fine that way.
Craig just like looks a little hurt. Yeah. Your life's over here, my life's over there.
Mm-hmm. She looks away from you back to the weather event.
You know him?
Yeah, Craig.
Why is it again that your life's over there and my life's over here?
We were doing really good, you know? We had those boundaries pretty well set up. I'm private, Craig. You know? That's kind of... I mean, I think I've been pretty explicit in the past with you guys about how people don't tend to regard people like me too highly. I don't have the most positive experiences with people like you. I'm not trying to hurt your feelings, bud, but I think I've been pretty clear about this a number of times. I'm not trying to make this hard. We're pals. We're on the ship together. We're crew, but that's your thing, Craig. You're just there. When you meet people, you want to know everything about you, and you want to know everything about them. But that's not how I'm not like that. That's not. I don't want people in. I'm good. This is good. The thing we have, it's not bad.
There's very few people who have had experiences like we have.
Yeah, I guess so.
I thought that meant something. And then he walks off.
She just rolls her eyes and looks back at the sky. Anybody else make anything out of the 16th?
Out of the what?
Ro
The
just
16th?
lays in the rain, in the mist.
It feels awesome, bro. Across your skin. Like being at the edge of a shower. Like just where the mist off of it coming down just sort of dapples and washes across your skin. And it's really cool because every time you get a little too wet, you can prestidigitate and all of it just whisks away. And
She keeps doing that because it feels really refreshing.
and this is your roleplay, so don't ever let me speak for you, but I almost want to assume that these whistles are kind of like more melodious and music-like as you,
100%.
Heck yeah, and it's just pleasant. Greta, anything? It's fine if there isn't.
It's getting progressively like. I'm assuming it's really like humid and.
Slightly, but no, because there's constant breeze from the ocean.
Oh, okay.
So no, it's not muggy. It's very transient, very passing moment and sensation.
But she's getting misted on, right? Like very, very light rain.
A little, yeah.
She's not prestidigitating, even if she could. She's just kind of sitting there and letting the water collect. And at one point, she feels like a drop of water start to like collect and fall down her face, and she like goes to move it. And with that, like she didn't even notice, but she's just been like tears have just been streaming down her face for I don't know, but like I don't know. I guess maybe just because she was lost in the moment, or because it was already like raining, kind of. She just didn't notice, but she lets it happen. She takes a shaky breath and leans back on like her hands. Like you're sitting cross-legged and you put your hands back and lean on it. she does that.
And the experience is wonderful. I'm going to have to fade those tracks more when I do their stuff. And the ship sails on. There are another... You know, Craig, let's get crazy with this. Roll a d10 for me, Micah.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
The 1.
I don't like that result. Roll it for me again.
5.
I like that better. Another 5 days of sailing pass. And...
1 day.
At some point, yeah, I was like, that's stupid. So it is now the 21st. And at some point, Craig, Tello offers a haircut. His goatee was getting pretty wild, and so he trims it down quite a bit, and he even spends a lot of time on the fro that's coming up on his head, and he's pretty dang good considering that he's doing it all with a knife. He's basically like full haircutting himself with a straight razor.
Can I say I lend him my mirror?
He asks for it, so absolutely. And it improves. Okay. He gives himself a pretty slick haircut, even like a little bit of a fade on the side. He's good. And at some point, for the record, everyone's hair is getting longer all the time. So he trims up Spagoobers. The
That's
Occult
some crazy fantasy logic. That's not
siblings
realistic.
got a haircut while they were in Home Cove, but they need another. And he like redoes the shave on the side of their heads, gets to their hair as well. And slowly but surely, everybody on the ship gets haircuts, not Nom. Do the three of you all go for a haircut at any point? Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Greta, it's really starting to get long. I'm like, when you let it down and when you unrat it, halfway down your back.
Through any of this time, does she ask, or I doubt she asks, but does she ask or let Ro prestidigitate it so that it can be like kind of brushed through? I'm just curious. I'm not okay.
No,
I'm
but
just asking.
I feel like, well, I don't mean to take over the scene, but I'm gonna
take
say
it
that,
over, Greta. Do it.
I'm gonna say that she like kind of absentmindedly started to braid it, and then she realized like this is so tangled, I cannot. So she probably went up to Ro one day and was like, hey, can you prestidigitate so that she could braid it.
And before Ro could whistle, she's just like, oh, like you haven't seen Ro cry that much, but just a little tear of happiness. And she wiped it away real quick and whistled.
That's funny.
What is Zach doing?
So at some point, Tello walks up to you after he has, cut everyone's hair many times. And the prestidigitating is very helpful now because it used to be they had to brush it up and throw it off the side of the ship, but now you can just whoop, and it like flies away into the ocean. So now at some point, Tello walks up to you and goes, "What about you, short stack? With the haircut?" I'm really good.
Can you layer? Can you do like layers?
Girl, you
I used
think
to have
I can
layers.
do it? You have any
Just
idea how
don't
to
get the
layer?
flowers. Just don't get the flowers.
All right, let's do this.
You can cut it.
He cracks his knuckles, takes you up deck, like kind of leans your head off the back. And right before he starts, you hear him go, "Layers, that's new." And he's going to roll.
Oh, no.
Oh, my goodness.
No.
This is finna be
I swear to
so
God, Zach.
high. Holy crap.
Oh, I'm so
Jeez,
worried.
This is going to be a high roll.
Worried.
What is... Oh, could you hand me Tello's character sheet, Greta? Also, is he leveled up correctly?
Hey, Greta, can you just hand Zach the character sheet? Just wondering, Greta.
I've been making that mistake for like a year and a half. Let's see. What is that? Okay.
Maybe artistry?
Oh my goodness. Hold on. Wow, this is about to be high. What was the
His
previous
dex.
highest roll of the campaign?
I think a 32. I could be wrong.
This is one short of the high.
31 or
31.
Whoa. Ro!
Ro
Oh
gets a
my gosh.
fantastic haircut.
Ro, when he hands you that mirror, hot diggity. Dang. Jackie, what is the new style Ro's hair is in? You just tell me what Tello does of his own accord masterfully.
Okay. Well, it can't be above the shoulders because once we determine that if it's above the shoulders, the flowers don't grow. So, it's like it's kind of like It's trending right now. It's kind of like a wolf cut.
Yes, I know exactly what
like-
you're talking about.
It's like very like
Wait.
70s shag.
Is it like
She has bangs. She has like these like wispy bangs, and it has like shag.
Is it
and
like
like the iridescent purpley is like flowing, and it's like all it looks fantastic. It looks like my hair on a really like a on a day when I don't do my hair, like if I went to the stylist. But it's like it's got like 3 different layers, and it's like flips out. It's kind of fair faucety. It's cool.
And that's what your hair looks like, Ro, with flowers scattered up. And you sit up and he hands you the mirror and you see that.
I jump up and I give him a kiss on the cheek, and I say,
Make an
"Thank you,
athletics
fellow."
check to get that high up. Just
Dang
because
it!
you're so short and he's fairly tall.
How tall is Tello?
6'2", I want to say 6'1", 6'1".
Okay, Ro is exactly 4 foot.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It's the shoes.
yeah, 6'1"?
Yeah.
I thought that said 7 for a minute. I was like, oh.
He's in the NBA. Why is that the one that got you, Micah?
I don't know.
That's a
I guess
12.
the imagery.
You jump up and kind of awkwardly kiss his shoulder, and he goes, I'm good. I know. And he slides in the knife. At some point, he finds him and goes, and he discovers you, Craig, and he goes, haircut?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything, but you know.
Yeah.
And before he sits you down, he goes, how do you want to do this from here on? Because, you know, we've got this section, or we've got this half of the beard. We've got this section on the cheek, on the bottom of the jaw. And you can feel, Craig, that like stubble's everywhere that isn't burned. And he's like, and then, you know, we've got this, like, he's like, do you want something on one side, or do you just want to full bald it?
Wait, Zach. So it's like
So,
one side.
like this half of your face, full like beard going in. It's fast. This half of your head, full peach foot, like all the hair's coming back. This whole like half here, nothing. And then like the bottom of your jaw where the burn is getting a little bit, but the beard is entirely missing up here. So you have like a chin strap on one side and then full beard on the other, and then no hair on this side of the head.
This is difficult. I know what I want to do for the hair.
Yeah.
I've seen this done before. What if we just shave it and have half like braided and done?
Yeah. What if we
And,
went for like a mohawk thing off of one side?
I don't want to do a full mohawk, but on one side,
Okay.
you know, on
So you're
one
talking
side.
about like shaved down here, but then like longer hair here to braid?
Yeah, well, it'll be like. Do you want a picture? Can you DM? Can you imagine? Can you
Yeah.
imagine what I'm saying?
In fact, we play D&D together and have for some time.
DM, can you imagine?
Can you
DM
imagine?
for one
Can
second.
you even
Can you
DM,
imagine?
Can you
Oh
even
my
imagine
God.
DM
DM, can you
boy?
just
Only imagine.
You can also find a picture if you want, Micah. It's fine.
Shut up, damn ball.
Can it, damn boy? Put it in a mason jar. Mail it to your aunt.
This is a girl.
Thank you. And if you hadn't told me that, I would have been so lost.
Like-
But yeah, okay. So that is what I was thinking of because you
Yeah.
described a braid down one side of the head, and that is, yeah, that makes sense.
It's not a braid, but
Okay,
the
it's
shaved-
that's definitely when you said hair long but shaved below. That is definitely what I thought of.
yeah. Okay.
And your hair is nowhere near that long. It's peach fuzz right now, or a little more. But he is going to cut out the sections to start preparing for that.
Yeah.
So he gives you a clean shave on one side, and you can feel, yeah, it's done correctly, and in time you'll have that. And he even manages to fade it up a little bit in the sections where it isn't, where like the hair isn't long enough, so that until the hair grows in, it doesn't look too weird and dumb and abrupt. And then he also says, and what are we going for with the beard?
I genuinely don't know. Do you have any advice?
What about shaved on this side, and just we let it start growing over here, and we let it braid, so that
So
it kind of
just-
matches one side of the head.
Is that weird? I've never seen that done.
What if we just went for once with like a short beard, just a short beard on this side, and then we let it grow in on the chin where it grows in, and we just let it be a beard where it is.
Yeah, that would work.
High and tight look, yeah.
Okay.
And he does that as well. Takes a while, but finally, everyone has haircuts on the boat. Everybody looks a little slick. Craig looks everyone. You are holding the mirror for the first time, so you're like, yeah, looks good. Everyone else, oh wow, okay, because it was getting pretty weird on Craig's face, so that's a lot better. And unless anyone has any final things, which you definitely can, that's kind of...
I want to go back to Nom.
Okay, so different point. Let's say it's an evening, and you guys have gotten done having some dinner, and she's just she's on watch toward the evening, and a lot of people have gone to bed, but you're up, and Ploff's at the helm, and she's just up there watching, and you can go find her on the deck.
Can I say I stole some of Greta's bread?
You can make a sleight of hand check.
And okay. Or you know what? I'm gonna go up to Greta and ask. Greta,
I don't.
What a concept.
Yeah. Okay.
he's
What a
learning.
concept.
Hey Greta, I'm gonna have some bonding time. Nom over some bread. Can I have some?
Does Greta have?
She
Where's this
always
bread
has
from?
bread. All the
It
time.
would be pretty old bread. We've been on the ship now like 20 days. That's some moldy bread.
I'll say that Greta was currently eating a sandwich, and so there's like it's like a sandwich with like 3 or 4 bites out of it, and it's got a fish in the middle, and something else that you don't know what it is. Mystery. She's gonna take the fish
Terrifying.
out and put the sandwich back together, and give you like 2 pieces of bread that have bites taken out of it, and have.
Is it bread or hardtack?
It's hardtack.
I'm so invested. Okay.
So
bread.
wait, yeah, I reached to hand it to you, and I'm like, hey, yeah, sure. And I'm like, oh, sorry, that's not, sorry. So she reassembles her sandwich with great care. It's like, she's really good at reassembling sandwiches. You didn't know that she had this skill. And then she's going to reach into her pocket. No, she's going to go and jump into her hammock.
Craig was like,
and
I want
kind
to
of,
role play
like,
a scene, and then
root around for a little
Abby
bit.
said, "Yeah, nice try."
And then she comes out with like bread.
Where did you get this bread from, Greta? Because if
It's
this is the bread you
moldy.
had from some time ago, Craig, you were
moldy.
handed petrified wheat. you could do like
Hey,
upper
man.
level construction with this as long as it's not too weight bearing.
Okay. Hey Greta, this is a rock.
No, that's bread. I thought you were the rock man.
That was bread. And
Craig, that's
then-
not how rocks work.
Okay.
Science check. Is there a new species on
What
this?
you doing,
planet?
Craig?
I'm
As you
gonna-
take this scene back for yourself with your power
All
and
right,
will.
so I'm just gonna go up to Nom, empty-handed, no
Okay,
bread,
it's
no
something you need,
peace
yeah.
treaty. Hey Nom.
For a big guy, you can be kind of sneaky.
Oh, thank you. I think I'm learning from Tello.
What's up?
I was gonna bring you bread, but then it was pretty bad.
How'd you try for Greta?
Yeah, it turned into like
I don't.
it's.
It's gross. I can smell it sometimes.
We need to throw it out when she's not looking.
Yeah, I'll do that.
She's too emotionally attached.
It's a problem.
Um,
And she's got a lot of those, so.
yeah, we all do. I don't know. I just our conversation that we had yesterday is still hanging on me. I respect your privacy. I want to respect your privacy, and I don't want to ever add into the experiences you've had with other people.
Thanks.
Yeah. Yep. I hope that someday we. Yeah.
Okay. Craig, we're fine, you know? We're good. Like, you don't have to. We're okay, you know?
I don't feel okay.
Yeah, but I do. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you're important too. You matter. That's great. But that's what you have with everyone else, you know? You talk to Greta about the way you feel, and you talk to Ro about the way you feel, and Bazz, and everybody, you know? You've got that with everyone, whenever you want it. That's not my thing. It doesn't... if all of your relationships are done the way you want, you know?
Yeah.
Like sometimes it's kind of like you're like, I mean, I'm not saying this is the way it is. I don't know, but like you can hold people hostage with emotion. You know, you can like if you feeling something is always more important than someone else not feeling that thing. It creates kind of like a. I don't know. This isn't my. This is part of the reason I don't do this. This isn't my. I don't do this with people. I don't talk about the way I feel. That's not how I do things. And so I'm sure I'm not saying what I'm trying to say right. I just... It's like it's all on your terms, you know?
You know, when I was asking about a story, it didn't have to be emotional.
Yeah, but you didn't ask whether or not you wanted me to tell you a story. You just told me to tell you. You know what I mean?
I didn't. Did it come across like I was telling you?
Well, it's what happened. That's the words you said. And here's the thing. You didn't walk away and I didn't think, oh man, hate that Craig talked to me. I mean, it's not the way I do things. It was like a little weird, but it's not like the situation we had in the first place. Like, I don't know, Craig. This isn't my thing. This isn't my bag. But I just... Do you know what I want from you?
What I get is alone. What I get from you is you wanting alone
Exactly.
time.
You haven't asked. Like, you've decided and then you've made decisions on it. You didn't, like, ask me.
Sorry, Nom.
But, like, that's the whole... Like, I'm good. We're good.
What define good? What is good? What makes it good?
I don't know. I don't not want to be around you. I'm fine being on the same ship as you. I'm not scared of you. That's good for me. That's... My life is not like yours. It's not lovey-dovey, feely.
Yeah.
Like, you know?
I mean, I totally agree that we can bond in ways that are different than other people. I think that that's normal. My approach might seem a little random and abrupt and weird, but when I'm coming up to you and starting a random conversation, it mostly is because I thought about you. And
I appreciate that. That's sweet.
I'm sorry that I haven't been aware of what maybe you want.
Great. That's like, look. I'm not doing this right. I don't like having these kind of conversations. I don't do them right. But my point is that, like, I don't need anything from anybody. I'm good. You know.
Yeah.
I'm good. On the ship with you guys. It's enough. It's more than enough.
Okay.
I get that it doesn't make sense to you, but I know that it doesn't make sense to you. You don't get it. Gretta doesn't get it. Nobody gets it. I guess Bazz kind of gets it, but, like, that's my point. I don't need you guys to understand. I don't need you to get me. I don't need you to have me. I don't need to be anybody's person, you know? Like, I'm good over here. I'm good.
Okay.
I wasn't trying to hurt your feelings or anything. I don't know.
I just have to think about... I don't know how to... So do you not want me to approach you?
I mean, it doesn't have to be weird, but like, I don't like talking about my life.
Okay.
You know? I don't. The time we threw knives was fine. And like, look, see, because now it's weird. Now it's weird. And like,
hey.
no,
Oh.
don't. It's weird. It's weird. Now we've had this weird conversation, and it's hard. And like, I don't know. You know, we had conversations about things here and there. We trapped Ro by physically binding her to the ship that one time. That was great. But I don't do emotions. You know.
Okay.
I don't like the way they feel.
Okay.
Now this is weird.
No. I used to feel that way and have that experience, and now I don't, and now it's hitting me that I am different, and it's not you, it's me.
No, I mean, like, everybody else likes it. Gretta likes that you do it. Spagoober loves it. You know, the other people, they do this. I just don't think it's my thing, you know?
Yeah.
It's not lost on me. That's okay, that's the point, Craig. I'm not like you. And I guess I'm a little like Gretta because she's weird, but I'm not just like her, and I'm definitely not like Ro. Holy cow. And I'm not like Tello, and
Ro gets offended from 30 feet away.
Asleep.
Yeah, I'm offended all of a sudden.
I mean, like, Tello gets it. We're cool. We don't have any problems. But, like, you know, like, it's not... My life wasn't like yours.
Mm-hmm.
It was like Bilfrey and Ploff's, I guess. This is good. This is big. I'm on a ship with you guys. That's great.
Yeah. Yeah. As weird as this talk might have felt for you, I think that this has helped me. In the way of, like...
But that's my point, Craig. It was for you. You know what I mean?
Well, I
don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. I don't know. I'm probably making it weird.
Here, look. I'm gonna walk away. And trust me, I think that this was weirder for you than it was for me.
Yeah, I think so.
But
Sorry, my brain flashed back to, I'm gonna give you one more chance, Aaron.
no!
Sorry, please continue.
I mean, we are different. So I think that I have to think I'm thinking in a way that's different, but I think that that's okay. For like thinking in a way that's different now. Like,
and Nom gets genuinely confused, and she's like, "What? What?"
Like, I've only known how to think this whole time like myself, and now you've given me a perspective that is different and that I've never thought of before. And
okay, cool.
So we good.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you want to like throw knives or something again sometime, we can do that.
I like throwing knives.
Okay.
Also, everyone's talking about that one game that has like little dice thingies. And
yeah, if you want me to take your money, that's fine.
Maybe I don't want to play. I've been avoiding it because I don't really know how to play, and I'm a little scared that everyone's better than me. And Abe, I would love to know what that meant.
Yeah, I can practice. We can do dice game some point.
Okay. I'm gonna practice with Ro first because you kind of intimidate me.
I should.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll
tell you what. You have the deck. I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed anyway. She just pats you on the shoulder and goes below deck.
Okay.
I love Nom so much.
And on that weird note, we will end episode 75, Sordid Sailing.
Very nice.
Patreon's cool.
Mika, that was good.
There's good stuff on social media. I don't know. If you like the podcast, guy. Leave a review. That's cool. Show people. Daniel, any thoughts for the people? Oh, yeah.
A baby.
There's a new Williams. Thank you. Oh, my goodness. That's so important. Thank you for reminding me.
There's a new fun guy, you guys. There's a
Happy
new fun
birthday,
guy.
baby Williams.
Oh my god.
That is
Little
really
baby
sick.
fun guy.
Yeah. So Little Imogene. Hello.
I love her.
Daniel, do you have any thoughts? What are your thoughts about Landon and Melanie's child that you didn't know existed?
I didn't know existed. First off,
Oh, that's right. You're in the
did
Discord.
comment.
He's in the Discord.
Oh, that's right. You
bruh.
replied
write
to
that
it.
down.
Oops.
Yeah.
I think
Smells
it's a
good.
baby. And it's gonna be a great baby, and they're gonna be sleepless for a few months.
Sleepless in Greenville. Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Happy. Life is an incredible adventure, and you are an important part of it. That's the kind of tagline and message of our channel, and that message applies to everybody. It's important for everyone.
Can I?
And what?
I just feel like sharing this.
Yeah.
A wonderful man named Hank Green once said, and he said it a while ago, so it's a little outdated. Don't correct me. He said, "There are 7 billion ways to live a valuable life."
Oh, that's a good quote. Holy crap.
Shout out to Hank.
That was an
There's actually
excellent addition.
over 8 billion ways, but we can forgive Hank.
You're wrong, Hank.
Hank. We'll let it go this time, but Abby's coming for you next time.
Hank and John Green, if you're listening, give me a job, please.
They're not listening to us.
What if they are?
They aren't.
They'll
know that.
They'll know that I.
You don't know
everybody
that.
Tweet
So
Hank
listener,
Green and tell him that I
life is
quoted
an incredible
him.
adventure,
Give
and
me
your
a
important
job.
part of it is the message of this channel, and Zach's going to get back to the
Who's
thing he
Hank?
was saying. What?
Hank-
Can I help you, Daniel?
Who's Hank?
Hank
All right.
Green.
Guys,
John Green?
What, look at that over there. Look.
Neither of those people exist
Mika
in my
I'll
I'll
world.
tell you. I'll tell you.
Okay. Imogene, back to the heartfelt message to you. This is very fun, guys. That's the message of
guys.
our channel. Make peace with the tech. This isn't about you. But it's...
It is. Make war with it.
No,
it is
it's
about
about
you.
Craig.
Oh, my goodness.
It's about Craig.
We're sorry. We love you, Zach. We're sorry.
Little baby Imogene.
Give your piece. Say your piece.
Life is an incredible adventure, and you are an important part of it. And we have been making these episodes primarily for us because it's fun and it keeps our friends and family together. And we make it because we've been exploring these characters and it's interesting and fun. But Landon knows if he ever he doesn't listen to the episodes, but if he did listen to this episode, he would know that he and I have talked about this a lot. That part of the reason we're making all of these and recording them is that we want this like series to exist for like our kids, and we intend on getting like hard drive copies of the whole series, and they can be like books for you guys. And Imogene, if you never get into D&D, dude, cool. I mean, if worse comes to worse, maybe you turn out and you're a jock, and we'll love you anyway. But we'll be at your soccer games, and that's cool, or wrestling or whatever. But if you are a nerd like the rest of your family, and you end up playing Dungeons and Dragons, we're going to have these huge collections of stories to listen to, and they are for the listeners, and they are for us, and they're for our stories, but they have also always been for you. And I've talked to your dad, and I don't know if you're going to call me Uncle Zach. I hope you do, but if you don't, that's fine too. I want to.
I'm sorry, Imogene. I
That was
love
awesome.
you. I'm the cool aunt, right?
I hope to DM for you someday. But no matter what happens, I hope that you hear these stories, and that when the fun guys mess up and they learn from that's the message you get. And I hope that as these adults at this table play a game and they try to figure out their lives by acting like silly characters, that it helps you learn about your life. And when you go along your adventure and there are Dolgoths for you and Zorgrams for you, I hope that you remember that, like the fun guys, you're not alone, and that there are people around you even if you don't see them. And I hope that you find your spagoobers and your tellos, and that you trust them and that you love them and that you know that they love you. And no matter what, you'll always have the fun guys, Imogene. And we're going to grow on you, I promise, even if we're weird at the beginning. And you're always going to be an important part of this adventure. So, what was your thing you were going to say, Abby?
There are 7 billion ways to live a valuable life.
There are 7 billion ways to live a valuable life.
Keeps me going.
Imogene, we love you.
We love you, Imogene.
We love you, Imogene.
Imogene. All together now.
Skibbity-wop.
Skibbity-wop. Da-da.
Ta-da.
I'm sorry, I don't know you.